It was not necessary. That was just a money grab.
Yeah,
That literally was just a money grab.
Like, it just seemed like The Rock had a whole bunch of ideas, and because he was the producer, like, everybody's just like, "Oh yeah, sure, boss, that's a good idea." But it's like he needs Vin Diesel there to be like, "Nah," like he needs somebody that feels comfortable saying no to him. You know what I mean? Like, it's kind of like if I did this podcast solo, like it wouldn't be good because I have like y'all feedback to kind of be like rein me in. Like it gets too nerdy. Whereas
Fair enough.
Yeah, that's garbage.
Yeah,
It was just all action, bro.
yeah.
So it,
like,
it didn't make sense.
No,
it
made sense.
like it doesn't make sense within like the wider Fast and Furious universe.
Yeah,
like,
so it had nothing to do. Like it didn't tie in.
Did
Oh god.
it had characters from it,
right? Like they had backstories.
but they weren't in line with like what was
needed-
established like before. And like Idris Elba plays like a super.
Dog, that nigga was cold.
He was cold.
That nigga was cold,
Like,
bro.
but he was like indestructible. Like,
That's why the
He
nigga was
like
cold, bro.
Superman and shit.
He was cold.
but anyway,
Catch
yeah.
though.
It's worth it. You know, you could do worse things with 2 hours.
I'm glad I watched it. After
Yeah.
I really wanted to go to
Wonderful.
movies to see it too.
I did too. Glad I did now.
So, what was your question, yo?
So, this gentleman who's a writer at The Root, Michael Harriet, I believe his name is,
Okay.
made a tweet. I'm just going to read the tweet, and I want y'all opinion.
That sounded real old. He made a tweet.
He made it.
Quote, so black famous is the gap between black stardom and white amenity.
What?
Wait, what?
Anonymity? Anonymity?
Anonymity.
Anonymity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
So, for instance, the highest possible rating on the black famous scale would be somebody that every black person knew but was unknown by every white person. So I ask, who is the most black famous person of all time? So somebody who is known by everybody that's black but nobody that's white.
Damn. I don't know.
So
Do you have some examples? Like,
yeah.
I mean,
So the first one that came to my mind was Frankie Beverly.
I mean, I wouldn't recognize it if he came
No,
in.
the name, like
The name recognition?
Who is Frankie Beverly?
Oh yeah.
Like, well, you know who Frankie Beverly? You think really Frankie Beverly?
I'll ask my boss tomorrow.
You got experience.
If we have
I mean, experiment like a motherfucker.
any white listeners, feel free to chime in on this because I'm interested.
I don't know.
John Legend said Gerald Levert and Tom Joyner come to mind.
Tom
Joyner.
I
Joyner
can see
for
Tom
sure.
Joyner.
That's a good one. Yeah,
Tom Joyner for sure.
He the golden
He
shit.
retiring now, ain't he?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then,
You guys last show last
John Legend added, "This reminds me of my wedding. We had a lot of black guests, including my family, but plenty of non-black guests as well. Stevie Wonder did an
family.
impromptu performance of Ribbon in the Sky. I did not know until then that song was black famous, but it definitely was.
Wow.
Oh, really?
Wow, interesting.
Someone else hit the whole cast of The Best Man: Morris Chestnut, Tay Diggs,
Hey, that's
Nemo,
classic,
Regina
though.
Hall, Sanaa Lathan, and maybe Terrence Howard."
Classic, yo.
But a white man responded, "Sir, Terrence Howard was in a Marvel movie. We mayonnaise Americans know who he is."
Yeah, that's Maine, bro. He Marvel Maine.
That's what
Universal Maine.
they got him out of there expeditiously.
Someone tweeted, "As a white person, I can contribute that the only name mentioned thus far that I had to Google is Frankie Beverly."
Interesting.
And then someone said, "Definitely Frankie. He is like asking black people who is Dave Matthews."
He had a band.
I know he made that one song.
Marcus Johnson actually even chimed in. He said Joe Tex and Ray Parker Jr.
I know the second day.
I've heard the first. I don't know.
Someone else said Earthquake.
That's what had to be.
Yeah.
I fuck with Earthquake.
Bruce and shit.
So yeah,
Damn.
Okay.
I can't think of another one though.
it's interesting to
that. I
think
can see
about.
That was a good question though.
Black famous.
Yeah.
That's the sweet spot we're aiming for.
Hey, I fuck with it.
Take about
Yeah,
black
I fucks with
famous.
it. That's where I fucks with it.
Yeah, that's a
Get
that's a
us
good
on
level.
Black Twitter. Let them know. We out here. Yeah.
Unofficial sport podcast of Black Twitter.
We out here. We here.
So let's get into it. Welcome to episode 100 you see, you messed me up. Welcome to episode 130 of Technical File, the sports podcast you never knew you needed.
And it's your boy, TIMKINZ, the number 3, a.k.a. Ask Ketchum, a.k.a. Mr. Give It To Me. I think I'm gonna be chilling this week.
Way to say that with emphasis.
I'm the Eric J.
Only known as.
The Eric J.
And I'm Camille, point guard of the crew, the real life Tifa Lockhart, the girl next door. You know, holding it down for all the women who love sports.
And it's your boy K Harris, the gentleman.
The gentleman.
The everyday gentleman.
24/7.
But better known as K Diddy.
Take that. Yeah.
All right, I was waiting on a jabroni, a jabron, a ho something. Motherfucker looking at me and shit. I'm waiting on your jokes.
Gotta keep you on your toes. Because you good for that. Like, you'll just stop talking randomly.
Hey, yeah. Anyways, you can find us at www.technicalfile.com. Don't forget to put the K on that motherfucker.
That's right.
You can also find us on Twitter and Instagram at Technical File. And on Facebook, we have a Facebook page. It's called Technical File Podcasts, where you can rate people like us.
you were
We
going...
repeat that.
No, you can't rate us. You can't rate us. Oh, we also have a Technical File group called Technical File Pod Overtime, where you can join in with the listeners, fan, and fam. Bang on him.
He's trying to make that a thing so bad, bro.
No, that's dude shit.
Oh, that is? This nigga taking your shit?
That's dude shit. I said that when I started saying
He's
it.
Stephen A. you?
I definitely said that was dude shit a long time ago.
This nigga, dog. Talk about Steve. Where's Steve at?
Right. Stealing they too.
I know, I acknowledge this a real long time ago,
Hell
okay?
no. Hey,
Anyways.
well, like I say every week, man, if you guys enjoy being a part of this amazing king, shit. Because I was for the cough, my bad. It never happened.
Glad to know I'm not the only one at the party.
Hey, man, I'm not. I'm good.
That's a bonus.
Hey,
Damn,
well, like I
that
said,
was a nice ring.
bro, shut the fuck up. Let me get through this shit. All right. Like I say every week, man, if you enjoy being a part of this amazing Technical File fam, share with everybody you know, man. Share with your mama, your daddy, your uncle, your cousin. Everybody that know Frankie Beverly.
Wow.
That's what you share.
Hey,
Make sure you share
Go
with
ahead,
them.
give it to them.
I don't care how old they are. If they know who Frankie Beverly is, make sure y'all share it to them, okay?
Mm-hmm.
We need some more reviews. We need some more rates, man. Share with everybody, yo. And where them videos at? Y'all on that bullshit.
What
I ain't
video?
got nan video.
What videos are you talking about?
Your significant other is on the toilet, busting the dough, listen to Tech File.
Hey, Loki, I did that to Sam yesterday. I deleted it, though.
What? You
She was like, you did that? She's like, you own the damn show, you don't count.
But it's my birthday.
I like, you know what, you right. You right. I deleted it.
But, yeah, your significant other sleep, wake their ass up.
Jump on the bed.
Yeah, you know, anything.
It ain't
We out
gotta be.
here.
You can be anybody. You know,
Be
whoever
anybody.
you live with. You can be
y'all,
your brother.
you
your
know,
roommate.
y'all cruising, you know, driving, you know, y'all got Tech File
Your uncle live
playing?
on the couch, scuffle up him
video.
up.
Yeah, go wake him up. Wake somebody up in
Pull
your
his
Okay.
ass off the damn couch. Tell him listen to Tech File.
Hey, somebody in your.
Get your ass out of bed.
But you know what I just thought about though?
What's up?
I feel like most people listen to us while they're at work.
Mm-hmm.
What would you have them say if they were like wanted to play this for a coworker? Like, put them on like. What's the?
Hey, I got this shit for you.
Hey, we're not. No. Hey,
you go with
listen.
that booty.
Hey, do not start right there.
That's his white van voice.
Exactly. That was too creepy.
Hey kids, I got a
I
little
got
candy for you.
You wanna help me find my dog? Fuck out of here, dog. What's wrong with dude, bro? Our Robert Kelly today.
Y'all voices changed to the voice. I ain't make that voice. Y'all did.
Man, no, fuck that.
No, that's definitely the voice you made.
Exactly.
Anyways.
But wherever you find podcasts, you can find us. That includes Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts,
Yep.
Stitcher,
We
Yeah.
there.
SoundCloud, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Himalaya,
Like a
player.
player.
and Whooshka.
Whooshka.
And wherever you're listening to this podcast right now, while
I
you're
told
there,
y'all that was gonna get off, and y'all laughed at me. People be waiting on that, man. They be
That's
waiting
funny.
to say "wooshka." Telling.
Run
while,
the check.
while you're there,
get
make
plenty.
sure that you like 5 stars or better, subscribe, rate, review, all that good stuff. It helps us, and we appreciate it.
Exactly. do
Speaking
it.
of reviews, shout
Don't
out
take it
to
away.
Rick. He mentioned he's like, I ain't got an iPhone. How I'm rate and review? He's like, you can do that on Facebook too, which is what Tim was trying to say.
I alluded to it. Context clues, nigga. Context.
Get your ass up.
But yeah, shout out to Rick. Let me see if I can find the review to read. No, of course I can't. I can't ever do anything on time. But yeah, it was a great review. I'm gonna find it one of these days and read it. But Shout out to Rick for the review. So yeah, make sure
Thank you, brother.
get on Facebook. If you ain't got an iPhone,
Exactly.
get on Facebook.
It's simple, man.
And Rick was at our event on Sunday.
Good segue.
Indeed.
Shout out to everybody who came out on Sunday
Shut up.
to the Packer Bears watch party.
Yeah,
We hope you enjoyed yourselves.
indeed.
It was a good game.
Shout out to Milwaukee Nights Pub once again for hosting,
Appreciate you guys.
for feeding
Absolutely.
us.
Your hospitality is A1.
Yeah, see, y'all miss free food.
Yeah, and I mean free. And
FREE free.
touchdown shots, we had about 3 down, 4.
3,
Yeah, 21. Was it 21 then?
21.
21.
Yeah, so we'll talk about them later.
Yeah, we'll talk about them later. But yeah, thank you to everybody
No
who
need
came
to talk
out.
about that.
And this Friday, I was like, dang, that's Friday.
Yeah,
Damn it.
Yes.
This Friday,
Came like
Christ.
the ugly sweater
I see
party.
y'all a bunch this week. Shit.
I know. Yeah.
Well,
Oh, sure forgot.
I'll be there.
This
be
Friday,
there.
Mr. J's party starts at 9 o'clock. $5 to get in. $5 to get in
At the dope.
at the door. They even got cash apps. So if you don't carry cash, you can be like, bloop, bloop. Well, here you go on the cash. I'm in here.
That's how I pay for these crab legs.
It's efficient. But yeah, make sure I come out. My sweater came. I got a new sweater
I gotta go get one.
after the last week.
Yeah, man. I was listening back and y'all was shaming her for not wanting
We
to get a new
did not.
sweater. I did not plan
We
on
did not.
buying.
I have 3 that
Well,
I can
now we
choose
do
from.
too.
That's ridiculous. Why do I
Actually, I
have?
got rid of my first one.
Why do we have that many?
Had swear
sweaters?
words on it.
Oh, my first one was itchy and shit. I had to get that rid of.
It was
that
a
motherfucker.
woman's sweater. I bought that for you. I remember.
Listen.
It was after we recorded YBO, which, sorry, y'all. YBO, if that was y'all playing on my phone.
Oh shit!
Y'all got the wrong one.
people playing on my phone.
I do not. Whoever was playing on my phone didn't know me that well, but they knew me kind of enough. They were like, I'm gonna actually read the text because I think this was YBO. And if it wasn't YBO, let me tell you something. Someone is
Brother.
tracking the number right now.
You know what,
And
brother?
that is not a joke.
YBO Culture Days.
We coming for you, nigga.
The text said, "Hey, you want to go to the Bucks game tonight?"
Who the fuck?
I said, "Who is this?" with the eye emoji.
It was that dude you saw randomly that liked your hat.
Oh shit! Hell yeah!
They responded, "Tommy, is this Camille?"
Random.
Who the fuck is Tommy?
And I was like, "Yeah, I don't know a Tommy." And then they said dating site a while back. Will Smith thinking emoji. Where do you live? So that's when I was like, okay, whoever this is playing on my phone don't know me because I haven't been single long enough to be on a dating site. Like I've been with the mayor since 2013.
98.
Yeah.
2013. We going into 2020 now. Technology wasn't the same with all, like, the stuff was coming out, but I wasn't on none of that stuff. So I was like,
Thank God Tinder didn't exist. 'Cause
Man.
shit.
I'm like, whoever this was, don't know me because I've been committed for too long to have been on a dating site.
I'm playing with this.
So my response was, bet I'm going to find you. And then they were like,
very particular set of skills.
I do. Actually, like I said, I have someone pulled the number for me, and that's why I was like, oh, someone was playing on my phone. They said, can you go to the Bucks game tonight? I have a ticket for you, 7:30 game at Fiserv Forum. And I just responded, YBO. And they said, what is a YBO? Then they said, sorry, never mind. Let me find out YBO was y'all. I'm going to join with 72 and 10, and it's about to be a prank battle. I'm going to join in. Don't get me into this. I can be really, really, really petty. I just hide it to be a good person most of the time.
Are they bringing Nerf guns to this motherfucker on Friday?
I don't know, but
I don't know. I ain't worried about it.
I'm not about. I gotta say, I can't be out here lacking. And shout out to the Sweats and Suit podcast.
Shut up.
That being said, let's get into what's happened this past week.
And leading off,
You sound like a little robot. Week 15 of the NFL, we had some records broken. Lamar Jackson broke Mike Vick's single season rushing record, which was 1,039 yards, after he rushed for 1,103 yards through 14 games.
1100.
He has 2 more to go. This was during Baltimore's 42-21 win over the Jets, when all them Jets came to him after the game.
No, it was like 17 of them.
Like, can I get a jersey?
And then he came out of nowhere with the replicas. He was slinging jerseys, bro, after the game.
That's really weird to me to get blown out and be like,
Hey, that's respect, man.
That is
that
what's
jersey.
up,
Like that's
bro,
how you know.
They know
That's
he's finna
cold.
change
No,
some
like,
shit.
that's how you know you a cold man.
Yeah.
Like
They know
you
he
blew
finna
them out.
change some shit.
That actually reminded me of the Dream Team. Like they said, like the first one in '92, like they would blow out like Angola or some shit, and then after a game, like they would just be in line, like trying to take pictures with them and get stuff signed.
Yeah.
Like that's like the ultimate sign of respect.
Lamar's
Man.
gonna change some shit.
He is changing. Like
That boy cold.
if they don't make it to the Super Bowl,
Motherfucker
I will
said he was
be
a wide
I will be
receiver.
disappointed
That motherfucker
and surprised.
cold, bro.
If you can contain him, then yeah.
That's what I'm like. I don't know who can. Like if they don't make it to the Super Bowl, I will
That
be
Pittsburgh
surprised.
game.
If they don't make it to the Super Bowl,
I'm just saying, there's a blueprint there. If people want to try to use it, that's a game he threw 3 picks, and he played like shit that game.
it could have just been a bad game.
That was like the 3rd game in the season too.
That's
Exactly,
early.
a whole different.
Actually, probably I think that was his worst game of the season.
Is that like the last game they lost?
No, they lost one after that.
So they won like 9 straight now or something like that.
Yeah, they've
They've been rolling.
They've been rolling.
That's crazy.
And Drew Brees, he passed Peyton Manning as the
No.
NFL record. You still got hate for Peyton Manning, huh?
Yeah, fuck Peyton Man, bro.
Well, Drew Brees passed him, and
Good
he's
job.
now the NFL record holder for most career touchdowns. He
Hope
did
all
that.
his records get broke.
He did that during
Hey,
right the Saints 34-7 win over the Colts. Shout out to Drew Brees.
Man, I was surprised that was a blowout like that. I was like, Jesus Christ.
The record was 539 touchdowns. That's a lot of touchdowns. You got to
Bro,
play
anything-
for a long time.
I think Brady is at like 538 or something like that. So they're neck and neck.
I don't think he
No pun
gonna
intended.
catch Breeze. He might. I don't know. You can't count Tom Brady.
Breeze throw for like 50 yards. Easy. 50 touchdowns a season.
Breeze
easy
be throwing
and
for like
shit.
400 a game. Like what?
Ridiculous, bro. It's
Shit,
like,
if
what
Riley
the fuck?
Curry get healthy again, he might be on pace to break that bitch in 7 seasons. That motherfucker was throwing 43. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah. It took me a
Breeze
second to
call.
realize who he was talking about, and I was like, oh yeah, Mahomes.
Man, like Lamar just came through and stole all his shine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, he been hurt this year,
He
too.
he hasn't been the same since he got hurt. And Lamar took off.
I thought that was the token.
Let's look at this playoff picture real quick. There's 4 spots up for grabs heading into Week 16.
That's total or just AFC?
Total.
Total. Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of spots are locked up. In the AFC, you got the Patriots, the Bills, the Chiefs, and the Ravens.
They're
And the-
all clinched.
All clinched. In the NFC, you got the Saints, the Seahawks, the 49ers, and the Packers. So 2-2. It's going to be quite a finish.
So like what spots are those? So is it? I'm assuming it's one wild card in the NFC East and the NFC, and then what is in the AFC?
Let's see. In the AFC,
Bills and Patriots are in the same division, so one of those had. So it's one wild
it's
card.
what's the division the Texans are in?
Oh, the South.
South.
The South. Because them in Houston, or them in Tennessee are neck and neck.
They 8-5 still? Or 9-5?
Well, they played each other last week. The Texans won, so they're 9-5. Titans are 8-6, but they play again in Week 17. So
This is damn near locked up for the NFC. Because the 49ers and the Vikings are the wild card teams.
Oh, wait.
Niners
so
are 11-3.
So what's the other?
no, the Niners have already clinched a playoff spot. No matter what, they're going to be in it.
Right, so they're just waiting on the boys and
We're
the
waiting on
Vikings.
the NFC East and then the last wild card spot.
And I doubt the Rams catch the Vikings unless the Vikings completely implode.
Yeah, I mean, stranger things have happened.
Yep.
But, yeah, that NFC East team.
Yeah, because the Bears, Eagles, Buccaneers, Falcons, Panthers, Cardinals, Washington football team, and the Giants are all officially eliminated from
Oh,
the
yeah,
playoffs.
put our name first.
Yep.
Bro, 4 of the 6 teams are 11-3.
In the NFC?
4
Yeah.
of the 6. And the 5th is 10-4. That's... Woo!
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be a fucking war going through the NFC.
That sounds like the Eastern Conference in the NBA. Mm-hmm. Whole bunch of good teams and then a whole bunch of trash.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah. We'll see. We'll see how this goes, though.
As we mentioned, the Packers beat the Bears 21-13. I want to point out the fact that if y'all would have lateraled the ball one more
Just
time,
one. Just one, dude. He wanted to be a hero.
y'all had 2 receivers open. You had a blocker and a catcher. Like, it was a touchdown.
And one of them was Allen Robinson.
And that was a big touchdown.
He was sitting there like, bro, give me the fucking ball.
One of the fastest motherfuckers out here.
Yep. And he only had like
He
10
was
yards to go or so.
Barely that.
If that.
He would have. He big. It would have been 1-on-1 with a corner. He was that was the only thing left back there chasing him.
That's how it goes, man. Being a Bear fan, bro. You have to deal with shit like this all the time.
Hey, Trippie Mitchell had a couple throws. I was like, ooh.
What I tell
God
you,
damn,
he
that was
shows
a good
that he can do this.
He had like 3
He's just
in a-
not
that's
consistent.
That's what I was saying. He keeps showing flashes, bro.
He was
do this
throwing
all the
either
time.
lasers or ducks.
There's no in between with him at all. He either gonna have a great game or gonna have a garbage game.
He had that one possession when it was like 3 in a row, right up the middle. I was like,
Yeah.
Jesus
Drove him right
Christ,
down the
good
field.
fucking
do,
throw.
He can do it. But then he'll make a stupid decision, or he just have like a mental blank.
Also, why don't he run?
He don't. He can run though.
It's weird. It's like he'll see the rush and he'll look and
He'll
He'll pull up.
he'll pull up and just run past like the line of scrimmage. Like, I ain't trying to go past.
He'll tote it. He'll tote the line looking downfield. Somebody told him that. Because last year he was running.
Yeah.
So somebody was
Old
like,
school
hey,
Cal
you
probably
need to
like,
pay attention to where your line of scrimmage is. Don't just take off. And now he needs to, and he don't.
Yeah.
Because he missing some opportunities.
Yes, he does. You need to. Need to train with Lamar Jackson.
You're going to get left. Well, like, you got to keep up,
I
bro.
don't know who it was at the Packers-Bears watch party, but when Aaron Rodgers had took off, someone was like, Lamar Jackson.
Trash.
He need to go train with Dak Prescott. Maybe he can keep up with him.
Do the hip flexor.
He ain't out there switching no more.
He be out there switching.
They just don't show it on TV.
Right.
They just
I don't know why they showed it that once. He probably like, I've been doing this the whole time I've been in the
Exactly.
league, and y'all ain't never shown me doing this.
Now y'all got making a joke of me.
Now y'all got everybody out here
Yeah, we
twisting their
lose
hips.
Hey, we losing.
There's
This
a
is
Dak
bullshit.
Prescott challenge and shit.
Yeah.
They do a challenge for any fucking
They
thing,
really
bro.
do.
Hey, I like the Euro challenge though. That shit is hilarious.
Do a tech file challenge. Make
Yeah,
someone
there
listen
you
to
go.
the
Make a
show.
challenge, goddammit.
Damn.
Do that shit. What would it be though?
Just people saying, "Give it to me."
No.
Hell no. Stevie ain't gonna be the first one to say what he is.
Man, motherfucker.
and
Hey,
then
on
it's,
his ass.
wait. And then it's the Stephen A. challenge.
Damn.
On
Like,
his
yeah, I got a
ass.
challenge going on.
Yo, if they start that, Tim for real gonna lose it if they start. He's like, bro. Yeah, I'm just thinking about that, bro. I wouldn't even want to see you like that.
Nigga.
I wouldn't even want to see you like that, bro.
The Buccaneers beat the Lions 38-17.
Who cares?
Matt Stafford is on IR too.
Yeah.
And then the Vikings defeated the Chargers 39.
Beat the
to
brakes
10.
off them motherfuckers. Jesus
Dwayne was
Christ.
at the bar all worried because he a Vikings fan. Like, oh no, Simone Phillip Rivers, he ain't got nothing to play for. And I'm like, man, you ain't got nothing to worry about.
I don't know because
paying for your
it
job.
depends on which defense shows up for the Chargers too.
Their defense has been hurt a lot of the year. Like, just a lot of
that's the
nagging.
story every year.
Every
Yeah. No, last year they weren't hurt. They were
Yeah.
great.
Yeah.
I had big
why-
hopes for the Chargers this year. Big hopes.
Lit.
Not
Hey.
this year.
Happens. Oh.
NBA Commissioner Adam Silver announced the creation of a new G League team in Mexico City.
That should be interesting.
Three nation league, because there's the G League in
Be the-
Toronto.
They're going to be the North American League.
Yeah. So they're saying like this might lay the groundwork for eventually
The
putting the
NBA.
actual NBA team there.
That would be kind of tight.
I don't. That would kind of suck though. Like the. No offense to like Mexican listeners, but the quality of life in Mexico City versus
Oh yeah, being here.
yeah, like people already don't want to go to Canada just because like they have like different tax rates and stuff like that. So just imagine somebody going down to having to live
And
in
you gotta
Mexico
import
City.
all your shit. And then you got the tariffs and shit. Yeah.
That's gonna be a
Tariffs
lot.
on. Well, whatever.
Oh.
Tariffs on like imported shit.
Yeah, but I don't know if that because NAFTA. But anyway, yeah, no, I mean it's cool, and if anything, like it just broadens their global reach.
I think they'll be able to find some nice spots in Mexico City, though. They're going to have some big money. They're going to be able to find some.
Well, not in the G League,
Oh, yeah. You're
Yeah.
right. I was thinking about later on.
Wait, aren't they
Yeah.
upping their salaries?
huh?
Aren't they upping their
I
salaries?
mean, it's still
Not for them to live how I was thinking about them living in Mexico
You're
City.
thinking about them living like an NBA player.
Yeah.
Nah.
I forgot. I was thinking about that bigger picture of eventually an NBA team.
They damn
being
near
there.
living like us in Mexico City and shit. Money wise. Like I'm saying we're like regular motherfuckers.
well,
I
I mean,
have-
that's any G League player.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Oh, I didn't know what you were
They
talking
make
about. I
regular
was
money.
like,
I'm
what?
talking about
Yeah.
the salaries.
Yeah.
I got you. Yeah. Yeah. But they get to hoop.
Yeah.
That's pretty tight.
Better
That
than
is
sitting in
dope.
front of a computer
Oh
all
yeah.
day.
Hell yeah. Fuck all that shit. It's not a fire shit for the birds.
Who want to talk about the Heisman winner we had?
LSU quarterback Joe Burrow won the Heisman Trophy. LSU's first Heisman winner since 1959. Jesus, they done had so many good players come through there. That's the first one? Since 59.
A lot of good players that be in college football, period.
Well, he racked up a lot of trophies this damn year. He picked up the 2019 Heisman, the 2019 National Player of the Year, 2019 Maxwell
this
Award
all
winner.
his?
Yes, 2019 Walter Camp Award
This year?
winner. 2019 Davey O'Brien Award winner, 2019 Johnny Unitas Golden Arm Award winner, and 2019 Manning Award finalist, which will be announced mid-January. 2019 First Team All-American. That's AP, Athletic, CBS, ESPN, all of them. 2019 SEC Offensive Player of the Year, unanimous decision. 2019 All-SEC First Team, unanimous. And 2019 SEC Championship MVP.
Damn.
And I think he had one of like the largest margins of victory in Heisman history.
Dog.
That is crazy.
And he's going number one. Easily. Like,
Yeah, since Tua got hurt.
well, no, it's between him and Chase Young. Because Chase
Yeah,
Young
now,
from
I'm
Ohio
saying.
State. I mean, yeah.
He's saying
Before
if
Tua
wasn't
got hurt,
Yeah,
he
it would
was.
have been two. Yeah.
Well, we'll see.
It probably depended on which team got number one, but you know, people have their guys.
He Coco then.
Dooch, could I have the aux cord, please? And also, could I have 3 cc's of water?
Stack. That's funny. Like, definitely, like, y'all were asking me about the title for last week, and I'm like, go with Water Stack, because I know it was something that Ken said, and I know it was something ignorant. so I was intrigued.
You were right on all counts.
Yep.
So, Lil Boosie,
Little boost.
Boosie, the mayor of Milwaukee.
Boosie badass.
Don't know how he became our unofficial street mayor, but
I only acknowledge one mayor.
Exactly.
But he was pretty geeked up after a basketball game. He got a couple signed jerseys, and excited.
Does it say in there who it was? Or
I know exactly who it was. Can y'all get some guesses? Who you think Lil Bootsy would be a big fan of getting a jersey from?
What city was he in?
I don't know what city he was in.
Uh-oh.
I know what jersey he got, but I don't know.
Basketball, though?
Yes, basketball.
LeBron.
Yeah, I'll say LeBron.
LeBron and AD.
Okay.
Apparently, LeBron signed both of his shoes and his game jersey and gave them to Boosie, who LeBron said was one of his favorites growing up. And also, he's AD's guy, apparently.
Oh, for real?
New Orleans.
Oh, yeah.
So, Boots recorded a video of him with these jerseys, and I just want y'all to hear this man's excitement. I was just like, what is going on?
I got Andy Davis and LeBron James. Game jersey, bitch! Yes! I'm fucking lit tonight. I'm finna get drunk. I'm finna get fucked up. They don't know what they did. Thank y'all. Yeah, the real fuck with the real. Legends fuck with legends. Oh, I'm turning up tonight. Where the club at? Fuck that. You see that? Memorabilia, bitch.
Hell no.
Boosie funny, bro. He was geeked, though.
I was like, wow.
Hey, I'd be excited, too.
Yeah.
Like, who is your, like, would be your ultimate, like, oh, I got that jersey, I'm geek.
Any player?
Any player, any sport, any time frame.
Well, you already know one.
Kobe.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
Signed
easy.
Kobe jersey. Yeah, that would have been dope. I want to
8 or 24.
Ooh. Thank you, sir.
Damn, probably 8.
I mean, you did have the Philly throw with him.
Because I literally, was because of Kobe.
And he would not cut. He didn't cut it until Kobe cut it.
Yeah. And then I was like, fuck it, I'm going to get dreads.
Tim over there thinking hard.
Yeah, because I like so many, like, I've liked multiple sports, and I've invested in them heavy at multiple, like, different times. So it's like, damn, dog. Because, like, for soccer, it'd be, I like Sergio Aguero. That's, like, my favorite player for, like, the longest. But, I mean, that'd be cool. Like, I'm like, oh, shit, I got a Messi jersey. Like, that'd be dope. Shit. But it's not my favorite player. But then for baseball, I'm like, it's got Ken Griffey. You know, I would fuck with a Griffey jersey. But then basketball, like, I would always want a Jordan jersey. You know?
Jordan would be probably my basketball.
Like,
I know that's cliche, but
I mean, shit, he's
Fuck
iconic, bro.
but
It's Jordan.
I grew up.
I don't give a fuck.
Watching him, like, and it was. I ain't never like it was. That made me fall in love with basketball. Was watching Jordan play.
But then football is Barry.
Football for me is Deion Sanders.
Yeah,
but
that'd be mine too.
So
Deion.
it's like I think I'd go with Deion. Would be like, wow.
So it's like, I don't know.
Prime
I
time,
don't
bro.
know.
Yeah, bro. Deion.
I'm just going to be honest.
Goat.
I would be happy to get but I wouldn't be like Boosie
Right.
was talking
I
about.
wasn't staying out about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, oh, that shit dope. I gotta
Actually,
let him bring Milwaukee a title.
I was gonna say in about 5 years, we might be seeing like a living legend right now. Like,
Oh, we definitely are.
like Giannis is doing. Like, we don't talk about Giannis a lot on this show, which is kind of surprising given the fact that you have 3 Bucks fans here.
We try not to,
and we're in Milwaukee. But let me tell you,
We got a section later if you want to save it for it.
Okay, I'll wait. But remind me to come back to the fact that Giannis is special, and his improvement from last season to this season has been ridiculous.
Motherfucker looking at the ground.
Not even that.
You know what? That's just his spot.
Not even that. I'll hold that thought.
Okay.
Though. We'll get back
Put
to
a pin
it.
in it.
Okay.
Mike Silver of the NFL Network reported that Jarvis Landry was one of several Browns players who yelled, "Come get me," to the Cardinals sideline after they caught another L.
Yeah, so all that talk about Super Bowls before the season, that shit went down the toilet.
I don't know what happened with Cleveland. Like,
It don't make sense that it didn't work.
They got sold a dummy brick at quarterback.
and Odell been hurt all year, which was interesting.
He still got 800 yards. I was surprised. I was looking at his numbers. I was like, bro, he probably ain't got. I was like,
He been hurt.
But I'm surprised he got 800 because he only got 2 touchdowns. So I'm like, Odell missed 11, 12 touchdowns and 100 receptions and shit.
You saw Devontae Adams telling him come on to Green Bay.
Change that face mask green, bro.
Change that face mask green. Come on.
Hey, man, chill out. Ain't nobody trying to say that.
I'll be geeked about that. Oh
We
my
said it
God.
last week. Like,
Oh my God, bro.
He comes
Odell
Chicago,
Beckham
ain't
Jr.,
nobody trying to
Devontae.
say that.
Odell! I definitely be in the state. Odell!
you probably get the Odell jersey.
Odell! Yeah, I was done.
You stole that man whole swag.
Right.
Tim yelled so loud it was feedback in the mic. No, I'm playing.
Yeah, I would. God, I would geek out. For real.
What do you think about AJ Green? They gonna shut him down. It's done.
AJ's still a good receiver.
He's a free agent this summer, but he did not play at all this season because of the foot problem, and now he's getting that fixed.
In Green Bay.
Yeah, the foot surgeon he's seeing is in Green Bay.
So here's my question. I was thinking about today.
Fuck y'all got going on in this motherfucker?
Surgery. We just fixing motherfuckers. Put them in right situations.
Oh, that Wakanda shit. Y'all better chill out, man.
So I was thinking about
That's how
it.
Brett Favre played so long.
Green Bay will pay for everything but really a receiver. When was the last time we paid for a receiver?
We don't do that.
Right.
sure.
We'll pay
Y'all
for
draft
anything but a receiver.
Not really.
When was the last time we paid free agency money on a receiver? We've paid for corners. We've paid
Well,
for
I mean,
safeties.
like, the whole Ted Thompson era, like, they didn't sign anybody. So,
I mean,
that
they
don't
made
really count.
they made signings.
But, I mean, like, they re-signed, like, their own guys.
They
So,
did.
like,
That was his
Jennings
principle, but,
and...
like,
Right. So,
he
like,
bring
he
in-
paid them.
No, Ted Thompson always engaged in free agency, but he always engaged in free agency after all the big names were gone.
Yeah, he waited for all the big money to
So,
go.
that's what I'm
he-
saying. Like, he wouldn't pay anybody, really, until
But
everybody...
I think Tim's point was just like free agent signings, period. Like,
He still signed Woodson. He still signed Cook.
Yeah, like, when their price got low enough.
but it's
Like, it's not
Point
like
is, we didn't sign a valuable receiver
Because
to
there
really
was no
help.
valuable receiver to be had at a cheap price.
What was last time I think was Robinson, with the old boy we got from Minnesota.
Corn Robinson?
Corn Robinson. I think that's the last receiver really paid some money out to get him over
They
here.
didn't even pay him that much because he had all the drug shit.
I think Tim,
So my point is, like, there was the whole, like, 15-year reign where, like, there was no money being paid out.
So what I'm-
like, they were paying their own guys. So, like, they
Right.
spent money to retain
To my
your
point
Javon
of we
Walker.
should pay for
Well,
a
actually, they
receiver.
didn't pay him. But, you know what I mean?
what I
Like,
was gonna say to your point, what I thought you were getting at was the fact that they just don't sign like wide receiver free
Right.
agents.
That's what
period.
that was
like,
my thing. Like, we
not
signed him off the
necessarily,
practice
like-
squad. We'll get him out of, like, undrafted shits. But
Which
we
is-
don't really go after
If
free
that
agent
was the
receivers.
overall point, I would have been with you from the beginning. But it took me a while to get there. But I was like,
That was
Yeah.
initially the point
Yeah.
but to the point of I want us to try to put some money out here on this receiver market.
yeah, because even with
But,
the
I mean,
even
also-
with the late market like it was never wide receivers because everybody was homegrown. Like it was just a
Like,
homegrown
like
talent.
guys like Golden Tate wasn't
and
costing a ton of money.
that's also the point, though. Like, if you have two back-to-back Hall of Fame quarterbacks, like, why are you spending money on wide receivers? Like, they can make average dudes look great.
which
That
is
is
what they
true.
was letting them do
which is what he did.
for a minute.
Because look at Greg Jennings.
As much as I don't like Brett Favre, he falls
Javon
under the
Walker?
same category. Like,
I used to like
He's a
Javon
great
Walker.
quarterback.
I mean,
Like, to invest in your quarterback, like, you need to give them a line so that they can
Yeah.
have time to get the ball to their players.
And to Tim's point, which ties in with your point, and now Aaron Rodgers is getting old.
yeah.
And now we need to spend some money on some wide receivers. Please get somebody this offseason.
Somebody with a name that know how to play.
Yes.
Had at least multiple 1,000-yard seasons that ain't 32.
How many of those hit the market, though?
AJ Green.
He's been hurt, like, the last 2 seasons.
Hey, listen.
He ain't
He been
AJ
playing.
Green, AJ Green.
He been playing. He been playing hurt.
That's how we got here in
He
the
ain't
first
been hurt
place.
for real.
Talking about AJ Green.
Yeah, but it'll be other guys.
I'm saying, like, the Washington team has won free agency I don't know how many times in the last 20 years, and they ain't won shit. So,
Wait, is Manuel Sanders in the free agency?
I don't know.
I believe so. Like, there's going to be good receivers on
You
the
just
market.
said somebody that ain't 32.
This is
He
true.
did just say that.
This is true.
Anyways, MLB Winter Meetings. Who wants baseball?
I'll do it.
Come back to the party, Ken.
I think you're a little too knee deep in the party right now.
Oh no,
Knee deep in this shit.
no, I ain't even knee deep in nothing.
Okay. MLB Winter Meetings. Left-hand pitcher Madison Bumgarner signed with the Diamondbacks on a 5-year, $85 million contract.
Bubblegum.
Childish.
He was with the San
That sounds
Fran.
fake. He said
bum.
He was with San Francisco Giants last season. You bastards. Texas Rangers acquired two-time Cy Young Award winner Corey Kluber. Or Kleber. Is it Kleber? Brian will
Kluber to
correct
me.
me later. In a deal with Cleveland. It's a 3-player trade with Cleveland getting outfielder Delino DeShields and pitching prospect Emmanuel Class. I think it's Class. Yeah.
Looks like class.
It does. And Los Angeles
Class A.
Angels. They came in and swooped up Anthony Rendon from the Nationals. Gave him 7 years, $245 million.
I don't know how you could commit that long to anything, bro.
$245 million.
Yeah.
I commit to anything. Like,
No, I'm talking about the team. Like, how you
Bro,
put, I'm finna pay
wait.
you this over this.
So, like, Bomani
many
Jones, he
years.
was like, man, people going to learn to stop signing with the Angels. Like, all money ain't good money. I'm like, man, as long as it don't involve murder for hire, like,
Exactly.
that money is good in my
Run
book.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah. They usually go to Los Angeles and get hurt, though.
All right, $245 million still clear.
Yeah.
That means I can just have more time to chill with the kids.
So the
Yeah,
interesting part about that was we was talking about last week how Garrett Cole was actually being offered that contract, the 7-year, $245. But once,
no, we said
Steven Strasburg signed that deal.
we started
They
saying
said they
300.
go up, right? 300 plus. These motherfuckers gave this motherfucker $324 million.
Over how many years?
What's it, 7? Yeah, it was
I think
7.
it was 7, yeah.
7, 3, 4. Ugh.
It's about to snow.
Ugh.
It was snow when I came in.
It was like kind of like
It was like
It was dusting.
yeah, it was like flurries, but it wasn't snow. But now I'm getting a weather alert like snow, and I'm like, no.
Y'all keep that shit.
But this is the biggest contract for a free agent pitcher in baseball history.
So
So,
he's only behind Bryce Harper, like, overall.
yeah, because somebody's looking for a $400 million contract.
It's coming.
It's coming. It might be next season.
Shit, might be our guy.
I thought it'd be like 10 years, bro.
Christian Yelich.
Yeah.
Shit.
He might.
He might.
400
If he
mil,
come-
He
dog.
might.
What the fuck?
I mean, if he has another
If he
MVP
come
type
back
caliber
like-
season, he's probably gonna get.
He missed the last part of the season and was still in MVP conversation.
That's crazy.
Came in
money,
second.
bro.
He should have came in first.
That's
if we're being
ridiculous
honest.
money.
Nah, what's the name? Was raking.
No, I'm being a homer.
I know. But
Bellinger?
Bellinger was getting this shit
He's
off.
been a monster too. He might get 400.
Yeah.
He
would.
plays for LA.
Yeah, I know.
He might actually get
I
that
could
damn
definitely see
money.
him getting that because he a baller for real.
Oh, and the monster. But yeah,
UFC 245 with this past weekend.
Yeah, so Kamaru Usman defeated Colby Covington. I think, are they bantamweight? I don't know.
Fat
their weight
middleweight,
cat.
I believe.
Whatever they.
I'm
weight
about to
class
check
is.
the article that Serial Sensei wrote for Technical Foul.
There you go. Shameless plug. www.technicalfile.com. Yeah, so first of all, shout out to Usman. Like, I don't give a shit about UFC any other time, but like Colby Covington,
What a name.
like he's an example to WWE of how you build a heel because I was willing to pay money to watch this dude get his ass whooped for real. Like he walks in with like MAGA hats.
Yeah,
like he had Candace Owens like walking him to the ring. He's always saying like super racist shit, but then trying to play like he ain't racist, like all racist. Like like he's a real loud talking, and like he claims it's a character, but it's like, nah, that's you.
Yeah.
Like people don't play like that. Like I don't care if it's a character or not. Like there are certain lines you don't cross.
Yeah.
And he crosses them habitually. He's a habitual line crosser. So yeah, shout out to Usman for whooping his ass and having him like breaking his jaw and making him run out the octagon like a little bitch.
Yeah, he did. Welterweight.
And I don't mean thank you. And I don't mean that to be a gendered term, but it's appropriate. So fuck him.
Open that can.
Speaking of
Stone Cold
WWE,
this shit.
Right.
Good
the TLC
segue.
pay-per-view was this past weekend.
TLC.
Tim was live tweeting it.
And I fell asleep.
It was garbage.
Stop this, boy.
I fell asleep and I woke up. I was like, "Oh shit! I'm supposed to be keep tweeting."
He
I
was
like,
garbage at it.
He was faded. It was your birthday.
It
That
was
was my birthday.
the celebration.
I was chilling.
I could
He
tell
was at
that
the birthday party.
Some of your tweets, because I get the tech follow alerts.
Yeah, me too.
And I was sitting there and I was like, "What, Tim?" Like that's all I could say was like,
What happened?
I'm trying to find one of them, but I was just like, "Tim, that ain't nothing to do with nothing. Like you just thinking out loud."
Oh, the dog barking one for Roman Reigns.
Oh, I'm trying to
You
find
did
one.
say some.
Yeah, I was like unpopular opinion. I actually kind of fucked with that.
No, it wasn't.
Baron Corbin shit.
Deep Six is a cool looking move. Oh no, never mind. That's not the one. Hold on, wait.
I'm about to say it related. It was wrestling.
Oh, you had one. I was like, what? Something like sitting some way. I think. I wish I could
Oh.
sit like this.
Oh, yoga.
It was just a weird tweet.
No, because I was like, I'm not flexibility stretchy like that no more. Something like that. I was like, I need to take up yoga so I can sit like that or something. Oh no, it said sitting like that looks comfortable. Because Aleister Black always sits cross-legged. So I was like, that looks comfortable. I need to get back into yoga because I can't stretch like that no more. I can't sit like that no more.
Oh, you know that they don't call that like when we were in school. Like
I know what they called it.
Yeah,
That's why I didn't say it.
yeah. Like now it's called
Crisscross?
crisscross applesauce.
I used to hear that. I went to
crisscross
white
applesauce.
boy schools and whatnot, but there was crisscross.
I mean, they were the
applesauce.
main offenders of the old term.
Yeah, that's true too. Cause I've heard both, but crisscross applesauce was always so fun to say.
Mm-hmm.
The tweet actually said, "quote I got to get into yoga. I can sit He meant to say can't. I can't sit cross-legged too long anymore, but it seems comfy." End quote. When I just read it, was like, what? I did, and I responded with just laughing emojis, like, what?
I was watching the Aleister Black match.
But it seems
And
comfy.
they was sitting there cross. I was like, that dude look comfortable as a motherfucker. And I tried to do it. I was like, yeah, I can't do this. For too long.
It's not.
It is when you do it consistently.
So, what do you think of the match? Or the pay-per-view, I should say.
I like the match a lot.
I was gonna say
The match was the match of the... I knew that motherfucker would be the match of the night.
It was the match of the night.
And the pay-per-view by itself was... It was meh. It was mad meh.
Meh.
Did you watch it?
No, I
Mad
did
meh
not.
meh.
I did not watch it,
Mad meh meh.
so I didn't miss nothing.
Best part was Daniel Bryan coming back looking like himself from the past, but older. It was the weirdest sensation.
I seen a tweet that they put what's doing that Orange Cassidy. They said that he looks exactly like if you put glasses on Daniel Bryan, they look identical.
They look similar.
I was like, they do look similar.
small white dude.
But yeah,
I've
it was
never seen
weird.
one of them wrestle though.
When he came, it was like, cause like it's the same. Like
But he looks
he
different.
hasn't
though.
been clean shaven in so long that it was just like really jarring. Like I feel like I'm
Who
watching.
did he fight?
He came out to jump Bray Wyatt.
Dog,
Because
that
they
was
still
so weird. Him coming out to his Firefly Funhouse theme song. I was like, what the fuck is this?
Oh, that's what he came out to?
Yeah, because Sam I was like, what was she like? Is he gonna come out to his old music? I was like, I would think so. She's like, no, he gonna come out to the Firefly Funhouse. I'm like, no, they wouldn't let him do that
'Cause he was
so
Bray Wyatt.
fucking enough.
It was Bray Wyatt.
Okay, this is the third time she's calling me. Hold on, I'll be back.
Go ahead, do what you gotta do, man.
Yeah. That's me whooping Tim ass. My bad, whoop Tim ass.
Making the sound effects, like he gonna come back and rumble and make hands, so you know he returned. But yeah, I forget. It was Bray Wyatt, not the Fiend. So
Oh, okay.
he didn't come out.
Did he win though?
Yeah,
Oh,
It was
I
weird.
figured
I didn't care for
that.
matches.
So is every one of his matches as a Fiend going to be like red light?
Apparently.
That is not. I don't like that.
Maybe not. Because like when Kane first came out, like they did all his matches in red light.
Oh yeah, they
Eventually,
did do
like,
that.
They
Okay.
stopped. So
Yeah, because I don't like that shit. I'm like, I can't even enjoy the match.
and like Sin Cara
You
like
can't
had like
see
an
shit.
orange light or some shit.
Right.
Yeah. I like, you can't see shit.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Exactly.
I done lost where we were.
I think we were at Kaepernick.
We sure were. After learning that Colin Kaepernick will only come on his terms, Commissioner Roger Goodell said the NFL has moved on.
Yeah, he's been moved on.
These are-
Yeah.
It's just an official announcement. So people who said they weren't watching NFL until Cap got a job back, now they know they definitive answer. There ain't no more hope.
Yeah, it's a wrap.
It's done. The boat has sailed. We'll see.
The train has left the station.
Yeah, it's done. It's done. There's no more Cap in NFL. And I'm not mad at that. I think that kind of makes his legacy bigger. Because what if he came back and was trash?
Exactly. Then what we would.
It would it doesn't negate from what he did, but it doesn't make
Yeah.
the story end as
Not at all.
as big. Or he could have came back and
he
been
wasn't
Carmelo.
good enough to
Exactly.
be in the NFL the whole time.
Or he could have been Melo.
Yeah. But
He could have been Melo.
I mean, Melo's gonna
Hey, bro, chill out.
He's still better than Cats thought he was going to be.
Put some respect on
he's,
the name.
he's doing it. The numbers have regressed. Let's put it that way. But yeah,
Then he just dropped like 18. or
he had a
20.
good game yesterday.
Yeah.
But his averages are
Oh, hey,
in line with what his averages are in line with what he was doing in Houston. Anyway,
Didn't he only play one game?
Which
Houston,
makes
no, he
sense.
played like
I
the
would
first
hope
10
his numbers
plus.
ain't bigger than that when he's playing with Dame and CJ.
I mean, he's got a much bigger role there.
Yeah, but I would still hope his numbers ain't, you know,
Yeah.
You know, they going to shoot.
unless they was just doing some miraculous stuff on offense and everybody was averaging like
Yeah.
25. Then it's like, whoa.
Didn't your man's drop a 30 piece on Chris Paul? Didn't he drop 30?
He had 30 and 10.
Yeah.
10 rebounds.
He was balling. I was
Dude,
like a Chris Paul.
He got the Thunder out here working, bro.
Got the Thunder out here
They
working.
are.
That was just a weird. It's just a weird sentence.
Yeah, you got the motherfuckers out here. I think they, 8th in the West? 8th or 7th or some shit like that?
That's the dirty little secret. Like, everybody always talks about, oh, the East is so much
Yeah.
worse than the West. Like, go look at the last
I said this last week, I think.
7 or, like, 7 seed and below in the West. Like, they're
OKC
not
is
that
the number
good.
8 seed in the West right now.
Yeah, that's what's up.
That's a whole
Behind
bunch
Sacramento.
yeah, it's a whole bunch of mid in the West.
We know who the loud
Well, wait,
is.
the Suns and Portland are right there. Wait, and Minnesota and San
Yeah, basically
Antonio
all the way
and
down
Memphis.
to, like, Memphis.
Dog. They literally separated by a game.
Yeah, but they're also better than like the Cavaliers and the Knicks and
Yeah, the East is, like, the top of the East. I'll put the top of the East up against the top of the West, like, all the way down to, like, 6. At least. Actually, probably 7, because I think that's Brooklyn right now.
Yep.
So,
Hell,
yeah,
I
when you,
think Orlando's
because, like,
in
everybody's trying to be like,
defense.
oh, well, the East, you playing in the junior varsity conference. Like,
yeah, we ran through it last week. I was like, if you look at the teams who are in the playoff race, the 8 teams in the East have better records than the 8 teams in the West. Like,
Orlando is 12 and 14. After that, it's 14 and 12 and up. Yeah. Yeah.
and the Nets been without Kyrie. If you think that's a good thing, then that's
Hey, then what he be hooping?
but yeah, so it's like depends
Boston's
on.
playing better now.
Boston looks better than they did last year,
Yeah,
which
they
is
definitely do.
surprising, especially
Kyrie
because
ain't
The Nets look better than they did starting the season.
there.
Starting to sense a trend. But I think that he doesn't work as a number 1 option. But I think once they get KD back, like,
he'll be better.
He'll be a good number 2.
I agree with that.
He'll go back to playing Robin.
What?
He'll go back to playing Robin.
Okay.
As you said, Riley at first.
Right. That's definitely what it sounded like.
I was like, Boondocks.
Speaking of the top of the East,
The Milwaukee Bucks 18-game winning streak came to an end last night, Monday night.
Damn, these
Don't
new
be
niggas
sad.
need to move around, bro.
don't be sad that it ended. Just be happy that it happened.
These new fans.
All right, so I don't watch the Bucks all the time, right?
Uh-huh.
And I've been watching for the past few games. Chris Middleton has been consistent to like how he's been playing the whole year. When he has one bad game, why do everybody talking about, oh, we shouldn't have paid him
Because
that
people
money?
want to feel validated that he didn't get the money. He won't deserve the money that he gave him over.
Chris
No, it
Middleton
makes
is
no
so
sense.
polarizing.
Yeah, I was like, yo, Middleton, like,
He's smooth.
gets
Look.
buckets, bro.
Let me put it this way: Middleton is the flip side of Luka. Like all them people that wanted to take a victory lap because Luka's good.
Yeah.
Like that's the same thing with Middleton, except in reverse. Like when he's bad, then it's just
Everybody
a justification of,
yeah.
I told you he was trash. I told you this.
Yeah.
Like he
Like,
wasn't
he
gonna
was-
get max money no matter where he went.
Yeah, because I'm like,
And here's the thing.
this is money well spent. Like, what the fuck?
It is.
He plays defense,
I don't even like
rebounds,
talking
assist,
about it.
passes.
Yeah.
Like that motherfucker, the conversation that was going on Facebook. I was going to respond, but I was like, I'm going to let Camille do it.
No,
'Cause I
don't.
seen
I
it.
don't like these. I don't like the Middleton debates. I told y'all that last year.
No, when
like,
he posted that picture, and I'm looking at it, I was like, bro, you only talking about 2-pointers. I was going to respond, and I was like, I'm going to let Camille have it. But I was looking at it, I'm like, he only...
that man tried to downplay the fact that Chris Middleton was having dang near a 50, 40, 90 season, saying that, well, if he only shoot 8 times a game, anybody can shoot 50% shooting 8 times a game, which also is not true because then you would see it all the time. Like the
And the 50% field goal percentage isn't the amazing part of that stat line. Like,
Exactly.
like there are a lot of people that can get 50% field goal shooting. Like,
because they shoot by the hoop.
yeah. But
Big
if you're shooting enough that where you're a 40% 3-point shooter, like,
Yeah.
because those count as field goals also. So like if you shoot nothing
Twos
but
and
threes,
threes together.
yeah,
It's a mixture.
yeah.
Yeah, and then
he do be launching that motherfucker.
and it's a smooth game.
He
Yeah,
averages
like, he
like
just
13
pull up, I
shots
was
a
like,
game,
ooh.
bro. Because he was only counting twos. He wasn't counting the threes.
Yeah, the dude in the Facebook group was like, he only averaged 8
He
shots.
takes like 5 threes a game, bro. He shoots like 13, 14 times a game. If he's averaging 50 points.
and if Giannis is sitting down, he's shooting
50
20.
percentage.
He's shooting 20 times if Giannis ain't in
Yes.
the game.
like, I'm like, come
All
on,
right,
bro.
man.
And he's efficient most
But
of the time.
Just one last thing about Middleton. The thing with Middleton is that we're utilizing Middleton in like a very efficient way. But if Middleton had his own team, he'd be putting up some bigger numbers than what he's doing now because his role would be different.
He will be pulling.
He's asked to be a second.
I can see that, dog. He
Like-
would just be pulling.
He would, and he has the talent to do that, but he's not asked to do that here. He's asked to be Giannis's wingman, and he's great at doing it.
So you saying we holding Middleton back?
No, I'm saying in a like Malcolm Brogdon, in a different situation, different role, you play different. You get to do different things.
I can see him dropping 35 consistently. Like, bro, like
Who?
Middleton.
35? Do you know how hard it is to drop
Like
35?
averaging
No,
35
not
or you,
average 35. Like,
You
have
said-
game. I said dropping 35 consistently, not averaging it.
That's not
If he
the
has,
average.
What's that say?
if
Isn't
out of
that
82 games he drops 35, say like 10 times.
That ain't
It's
no
like consistently,
consistent.
then.
That's consistent during the season.
How? Out of
Now
10
he's
games?
trying to backpedal.
No, I'm not
it.
backpedaling. It's the same thing I said from the jump. I didn't say average. I said consistently.
okay. But yeah, that was what the tie for the 10th longest
Winning streak in NBA
in
history.
history.
Yeah.
But this
Pretty
is gets to be your time to get your Giannis takes off.
Impressive.
I just want to say real quick, the thing that Giannis was MVP last year, and that was impressive. And
Despite what Rockets fans say.
yes, and the thing about this team is that we were saying the Bucks are betting on Giannis's improvement. That's why they're not going outside. Like Malcolm Brogdon, yes, losing him is you don't want to lose Malcolm Brogdon. That's my play cousin. But I didn't think the Bucks would be too hurt by it. I believed in Giannis's improvement. I believed in the role players they were bringing in, and watching Giannis's improvement. Sometimes I don't know what I'm watching. Like it is remarkable because we've been watching him since 2013. He was a baby. He didn't even it was like watching a little deer learn how to walk. Like honestly,
I used to call him baby for real.
yeah, like he just didn't. He was out of control at times, and you could see flashes, but you didn't think it would be what it is now. And it's like seeing him now when he gets mad, because if he got mad 3 years ago, he's throwing Mike Dunleavy into the stands or
that was warranted.
getting a stupid foul. But now he gets mad. He calms himself down, and then he just goes like, "Well, I'm about to kill y'all."
Like he channels it now.
Yes. It is so it is scary. He'll hit pull up threes. He gonna block your shot. He gonna steal the ball. He gonna dunk on you. He got weird little post moves now. I'm like, oh, why'd you get this little baby hook? Oh, why'd you be able to do that? Like he keeps improving.
Yeah, he terrorizing. Like for real.
Like on Saturday, they show a graphic with the top 3-point field goal percentage shooters in the league with a minimum of 5 shots a game. Number 4 was Middleton at 48%. Number 7 was Giannis at 46%. So he's in the month of December,
crazy.
like through the first, 8 or 9 games, he was averaging, 46% from 3.
46% from 3.
That's scary.
He shoot like
bro.
3 a game.
And he's shooting like 5.
Yeah, he's shooting 5, yeah.
actually shot more 3-pointers this season than Brook Lopez.
I think he leads the team, actually.
He does lead the team in 3-point attempts.
What the fuck?
Giannis is launching. He is not scared to launch him no more, and that's the first step.
Yeah.
That's the
Simmons.
very first. Exactly. That's
when
the
he
first
starts seeing
step.
them drop, he's just gonna keep pulling.
And that's
And
what he's been
I've
doing.
been seeing them drop.
That's scary.
And it's out.
Let me if he keeps getting more, and this is what I keep thinking. I keep watching him. He's like a little robot, and he's also like maniacal and crazy. Like the Memphis game, where he got technical because he said, "I dunked on your effing head" to the dude who played on the Brazil team who got Greece knocked out of the FIBA like elimination. Like he been waiting for this since the summer,
July, August.
Like, oh, we gonna play Memphis, and that nigga play for Memphis. It's about to be on. He did dunk on him. He got tech, but he dunked on him. Like,
worth it. Yeah, so like that game, I was like, that was when I was coming back from my trip, and like I was trying to watch it in the airport, and like I watched the entirety of the third quarter when Jaren Jackson was just going off. Like I think he had like 8 or 9 threes in the third quarter.
He could not miss.
Like he was hitting some bullshit. Like
He was wild.
like,
I mean, he was literally like running as fast as he could and just launching it, and it was going in.
It was just heat check after heat check.
Yeah.
He's like, fuck you, it's there.
And that's the kind of game where I'll be watching as a fan. Like, if we lose, I can't even be mad. Like,
Nah.
there's nothing you can do about that.
I mean, honestly, the game last night, like
Same.
outlier shooting performance.
I was at the game last night. Shout out to the kindness of Twitter. And first of all, Porzingis is huge,
Big as shit.
and he's put on so much weight since he's gotten into the
A
league.
lot of muscle.
When he dunked over Giannis, I was like, my God. Like,
I mean, remember, they used to go at it, bro.
and I was sitting there making a joke to the mayor, and I was like, man, I bet Porzingis was ready for this game. He circled this game. This was his game. Like, okay. And then Luka got hurt. Not that he want Luka to get hurt, but now he can be like, it's just me. Okay, let's see what we got. And it's against Giannis, who I got injured against.
Also, I was to say, didn't he get injured that game? Because
it's
Giannis
on.
dunked on him that game, too.
Oh, it's on. And Porzingis came out and showed out. Him and Seth Curry.
Seth fucking Curry, bro. I'm like, y'all gotta be fucking shitting me. It's always a random.
But I knew without having Bledsoe, I was like, Seth Curry's about to eat. I just had a feeling.
But George usually plays really good.
Yeah, I mean, like
a
everybody
game.
just had a
was
everybody
a-
except for Giannis
But
and
it's
Corbett had a
always,
back end.
it's always some fuck ass random.
Also,
they
was
get
a-
their shit off on us.
It was beautiful
That's
seeing
every
Kyle
team,
Korver.
fam.
Yeah.
Like think about
I
the
don't
other
give a
game.
damn about them.
Wait. Think about the other day when Dante couldn't miss. Like that shit don't happen every game.
Shit about them. I'm talking about when I watch my team play. I always see some random ass motherfucker get his shit off. I'm like, he
Reality
averages.
don't matter. I just want to be mad.
It don't matter. Just mine. Just mine. I don't give a fuck.
That's why my guy Derek was like, y'all need to be checking
I
this
just
man
wanna
blood
be
pressure.
mad.
Y'all gotta check that man blood pressure. Speaking of, let's go to the radio.
Wait, one last thing about the Bucks. George Hill had a quote saying, like, aside from like maybe a game or two or a quarter here and there, like throughout the entirety of the 18-game winning streak, he didn't feel like they played that well.
They didn't. He's not lying.
He's not lying at all. And like part of that is, yes, a soft schedule, which people wanted to point out at every fucking turn. It's like they can only play the teams that are in front of them. Like I don't really know what the fuck you want them to
I
do.
said the same thing
Hey,
with
y'all
the
gotta
Lakers
change the
streak,
schedule
because
around mid-season or something.
I didn't start hearing this schedule stuff until the Lakers started winning.
It's always the Lakers.
And
It was the Laker haters that came out to try to
yeah, when they were on their
dispute,
winning
yeah.
streak, like they were just like,
were like,
oh,
"You're
they're
not
not
playing
playing
nobody."
anybody.
So nigga, we busting ass. It don't matter. Whoever on the court getting their ass.
Well,
Same
a
with us,
couple,
bro.
a couple of those games they were kind of shaky, but they won. It don't matter.
Yeah.
And also like the people are like, man, it's actually a bad thing that the Bucks are blowing out everybody because they aren't in close games and they aren't,
what the
Those
fuck?
close
all of
games
those
are going to
weren't
come
blowouts, though.
when you play against better competition.
I mean, most of them were.
It was a
no,
lot.
they mostly were.
It was a lot.
They
Like
were-
I think the smallest margin of victory on, like they beat Utah by like 4 or 5. The next smallest was 9 points. Like they weren't close. They never trailed within the last 5 minutes of any game during the entire 18-game streak.
and
That's because they fought hard and shit because of the fucking third quarter, bro. They give up 90 damn points every third goddamn quarter and shit.
What?
what are you talking about?
The Bucks never never trailed
Yeah.
in
In
the
the
last
fourth.
5 minutes of any game. So what are you talking about
In
the
the
third
fourth.
quarter for?
In the fourth, right?
Yeah, so
Yeah.
why are you talking about the third quarter?
Usually we clawing and fighting and shit like that in the third quarter, ain't we?
no, but not during that win streak.
What point are you
There's
trying
a
to
couple
make?
games that I seen where we were down a little bit. We'd be up and then we'd be down and then all of a sudden these motherfuckers
Think
start
he's-
fighting and shit.
he's
The other
always
day,
watching the
Friday.
different Bucks.
Friday game.
He's watching the G League Bucks.
The Friday game. We were, who was
against
they
Memphis.
playing? Against
Which is what I was just talking about.
But again, like it still wound up being a blowout. They won by 13 points.
I'm not saying the end result. I'm
He
just
was-
saying during the fucking game, they
of course
use
it's gonna be close at some
Okay.
point.
But
Okay.
his
My
confusion
point is-
was why you talking about the third quarter and the fourth quarter.
Yeah, like the end of the game, like they were never the games were never in doubt. Even if they were in doubt earlier in the game, like yeah, but then they blow the doors off of them and then they can coast to the
But
end.
most of the time at halftime they were up because the Bucks Twitter account would be like, clowning at half, and like the Twitter account started getting a little wild. I'm like, all right, Bucks.
Like the WWE
Like
shit
y'all-
before the game, like
yeah,
now
like
they
y'all-
getting elaborate.
like now y'all playing
Like they
and
got
stuff,
storylines and shit.
The Bucks was getting so cocky after wins, whatever team it was, they would just take that team slogan and then tweet it. Like they beat the Jazz and was like, take note. Like I'm not joking. Like they were.
That's like the inverse of the Knicks. Like when they kept getting blown out and they wouldn't even put the score up. They just like some generic ass.
Game over.
We'll be back at it on Friday. Or
We'll be back at it.
Dog, the Knicks was so like they was getting ran at so much that even in the clips they posted of the highlights, they were edit the score out.
Oh, for real?
I kid you not. Like they would zoom in so that you couldn't see the score, but you could see the highlight
That's funny, dog.
because that's how bad they have been doing
I think they've been winning recently.
with their new coach. I think they was like 2-2,
Yeah,
something like that, which is
they had a winning streak going.
quite an improvement for them.
2-2.
Time for the radio. Tim, you're gonna enjoy this week's song.
Yeah, you will.
You are going to enjoy this week's song.
That's my shit.
But before I say what the song is, Ken, would you tell the people
Oh, shit, I wasn't ready this week.
what the radio segment is?
I'm here. Our radio segment. Y'all ain't let that. Dude ain't shit. He just waiting for me to fuck up. All right. So the radio segment, man, is where we play a song that's sport adjacent. It's either produced, performed, written, choreographed. But
You said choreograph?
It's a cool.
choreographed by an athlete. Tim is our DJ such and such.
What up, though?
And yeah, this is our
Are you gonna get it right?
I'm not, because I want to say this is our back office meeting.
The face he be making when he be trying to figure it out, it's hilarious.
Like you see him searching.
I for real was sorry. I was like, damn, it's right there. I can't get
He
it.
thumbing through his Rolodex.
Backstage.
Well, I would say backboard and shit, or backboard room and shit.
I know it's gonna be really random,
What?
but that light from your phone is making everything so much better over here.
That is right. I'm like, what?
No, your phone light has been on most of the show, and I'm
Yeah.
like, this is very helpful. I like this light over here.
Fool.
think that's the
We
light
didn't
inside
even
you,
see
my
it,
guy.
though. Exactly.
Dang, it was inside you the whole time.
Shit.
No, it was on his phone.
Pause.
For sure.
I don't know about that.
How about the light, man? See, y'all be trying to turn PBS messages
PBS.
into
Ain't shit PBS
XXX
about
messages.
Hey man,
That is true. Although sometimes you do learn something.
learn a
Yeah,
lot.
you do learn. Yeah,
You learn a lot.
There you go.
if you look at the people that be making them cartoons, like they be slipping stuff in, so I wouldn't put it past them.
They do though, for real.
This week's radio song, though, is inspired by the mayor. He requested this for the
Okay.
radio this week.
Oh, we can do requests.
Hey, the mayor was like,
know
hey, y'all
that.
should play this week. And I was like,
Open up the request line too.
Request lines are open.
That
That's all it takes.
ain't- Request away. Look at
Clock out, just like that.
this week we're going to be playing 3-6 Mafia. Somebody's going to get it. This was the
Oh.
theme song for Mark Henry, so that is how it is
Oh, okay.
sport adjacent.
All right.
So, Tim, when we go on air, do you want the music to be
Was that
playing
the-
as you go on air? Or do
You
want-
literally know how this starts.
Yeah.
So
I forgot how it started.
I'm going to play the music. I'm going to play the music for you.
Is
It's
that
a-
somebody with their ass whooped?
Yep.
Yeah, that's the one. I just forgot how it started.
It's a little
Ain't that
intro.
nice?
You got-
We should call Sam.
I
in
thought
that
it get
church.
started right
got
there.
some time.
Hey, let me call Sam.
I just told you got time to start.
Oh, damn.
I said it like 3 or 4 times.
I was about to say we can call Sam.
You just want to call Sam.
And ask him how does Mark Henry's song go.
We about to play it. What are you on?
Because that'd have been dope, dog. Dang. It would have been dope.
Shit it on y'all.
Right, just can't even roll with a nigga, bro.
I had already said you were like not listening at all.
I heard what you said.
So you were just ignoring
He
me.
gets
I
well.
was throwing out my suggestion.
You know what?
I don't care about reality. I just want to be
Hey,
mad.
I threw out my suggestion.
This is just like my wedding night. Or we could Uber.
I'm saying, I'm throwing out my suggestion too.
Whatever. Ken, could you count us down to go on air?
5, 4, 3, 2.
Nigga,
WTECK Radio 69.9 with 69 is fine. It's your boy DJ such and such. We got 3-6 Mafia. Somebody gonna get it. Fuck him out!
Say what? 3-6 Mafia. It's going down. Y'all know what time it is.
I told you had a long time with this intro. Like, this intro is very, very, very long.
Ain't all 3-6 Mafia intros long?
Not this long. Like, we still talking. They ain't even started rapping yet.
I remember when I first came back to wrestling, I'm like, this shit sound like 3-6. And then I found
I
out it
just
really
say,
was.
yeah. I was like, oh, it's really 3-6 Mafia. We've been ready for it, man.
He made this beat in like 3 minutes.
This is so 3-6 Mafia. That's why it's so like.
We got Jim Johnston in the background.
On the guitar.
On the guitar.
Hold on, listen, hold on. It probably is Jim in the background.
They got Scott Storch in the building on the piano.
Dude, the second rapper on Cena's song is better than this.
Ooh.
Like, he mailed this in. Like, he ain't give a shit about the lyrics for this.
Juicy J ain't gonna let us down, though.
I'm coming through the door.
Oh, I forgot they gotta edit themselves because it's like a theme song.
Think I'm playing with you, but this fist gon' hit you. Always in the hood, #1 with split. Never try to stop, cause you know you can't compete. Live by your rapper, get thrown in the street. It's more about the act up, you better cop a back up. I'll be the next fool in the hood, body stacked up. Somebody gon' get their ass kicked. Somebody gon' get their wings lit.
Well, you know what? This isn't about lyrics,
It was
guys.
a theme song for wrestling.
Exactly. This is not about lyrics. This is about getting amped to go fight in the ring. And this is about breaking people's necks. So,
Hey, to each his own.
you know what I'm saying?
It's one of them times where, like, the check cleared before they had to turn in the song. Like, fuck it.
Wait, hold on. We got one more.
No, we don't. No, we don't.
Deuce is enjoying this right now. All right.
All right, dog.
I like how through the years, like, 3-6 just kept losing members. Like, it just like went from like a big ass group to like a quartet to like a threesome, and then a duo, and now it's just Juicy J the only one making music. Well, releasing.
I thought
his
it was a
own music.
3-6 tour or something like that.
Really?
Could be. Huh?
Also, I'm mad at Lupe Fiasco for doing this food and liquor tour, and he ain't even going to Chicago.
Really?
I don't know. I've seen Lupe like.
He's gonna be, but he's
At
just
least
he's just
6
doing
times.
the album like just straight.
Oh.
Exactly, but the closest location
So I don't
is
have to fuck with none of this new shit.
no. The closest location was like Ohio. I was like, why'd you pick Ohio?
Who organized that shit?
I mean, he just be in Chicago randomly all the time. So
Man, I want to see food and liquor in Chicago,
Yeah, that'll be dope.
and it would be in the new year. It's a beautiful time to be in Chicago in the new year.
Facts.
especially. Oh, is that what you're talking about? Yeah. Okay. I'm picking up what you're putting down now.
All right,
That's what I said. Facts.
Chiefs.
Took me a minute, but I got there.
Chiefs claim former Cardinals linebacker Terrell Suggs on waivers.
Fuck him.
Now, Terrell Suggs at first had said when he got waived, he only wanted to go back to Baltimore, and that was it. So if he was not Baltimore, don't pick me. And then Kansas City said, we ain't gonna listen to that. And they picked him up.
Trying to
I
get
mean,
a chip?
that's smart though. Like, if
Yeah.
you're still keeping him away from Baltimore, so even if he doesn't report to you, like, you don't have to worry about him in the playoffs.
Oh, he reported.
Oh, he did.
And they need run defense bad.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm just saying, like, there's no downside to that, to adhering to like his threats.
He there. He won his chip.
It was 4 total teams, I believe, that put in claims on Suggs. I forget the other 2, though.
It was Saints.
Yeah, I thought too. I don't remember.
Well, speaking of the Saints, though, they did get somebody. Janoris Jenkins, he was waived by the Giants after being on Twitter and calling a fan a word that I don't like, so I do not want to say it.
The R word.
I'm not going to say it.
But not the Washington football team R word.
Then he was claimed on waivers by New Orleans. He kind of apologized, but then he did not apologize. Does someone want to read what Janoris Jenkins said in his apology to the media when he was talking about this situation?
All right, Jenkins. I regret it. But at the end of the day, it's my slang. So if you take it how you're going to take it, it's on you. I don't mean to offend nobody. My dad always told me, speak freely and own up to what you say. So I always speak freely as a man, and I speak how I want to speak.
That was his apology.
I said what I said.
Yeah, pretty much. Like, deal with it. NBA injuries. Tim?
That was for Luka Doncic. Doncic. Yeah, that's the extra.
It was close enough.
Doncic. He's out 2 weeks. Fucked up his ankle.
Yeah. Wish I could have saw him.
Yeah. We didn't need to see him.
It would have been fun, though, to see Luka and Giannis.
Maybe his teammates would have showed up.
Maybe.
Yeah.
And Milwaukee guard Eric Bledsoe. His right fibula is fractured. He's out 2 weeks. So.
Hopefully now people will appreciate Bledsoe.
Please.
Because of the defense, because he be sweating cats.
Yeah. That's why he was first team all defense. Like,
First team all defense.
Yeah, he played like it. It's disappointing. I hope that Anthony Davis is going to be fine by Thursday because I know he didn't play tonight.
So they didn't keep him out?
Load management.
He twisted his ankle against, I forget who y'all was playing against over the weekend.
Atlanta.
I think so. Yeah,
Yeah,
and he
what's
stayed
the
in the game because he wanted to, I think it went to overtime.
Yeah.
Yeah, he wanted to play the game out. He sat tonight. I hope he'll be good to go on Thursday.
Yeah, I'm good.
Oh, it's a tight game. Y'all only up 2. Oh, that's tied now. I'm sorry. 95 up against Indiana.
How much time left?
3:59.
In the fourth?
Yep.
Yeah.
Indiana, also, that's going to be a sweat game.
Yeah.
He's not going to, yeah.
Come on, Malcolm, do us a solid.
Chill out, bro.
Until
He having a
Saturday.
shitty game.
We ain't got no streak. Y'all ain't got no streak, nigga.
Right.
He 3 for 12.
Brogdon? Mm-hmm. Who's scoring for Indiana?
Jeremy Lamb or some
It's
shit.
a lot of...
Like, who's the leading scorer for...
Sabonis.
Yeah, I was just going to say. Probably.
Of course.
Oh, damn. 10 for 15.
But yeah, I hope everybody's...
No AD.
That's right. So him and Turner.
Yeah.
Feast.
14 for Turner. With 6 boards.
What's
I can see that.
LeBron's numbers real quick?
Bryan, 18, 9, and 7. 8 or 19.
So,
Yeah.
Standard LeBron.
Yeah, standard.
Just being
He still got 4
amazing.
minutes to get his points up.
Exactly. He
I'm
gonna
sorry.
hit with like 35.
18, 9, and 8. It just changed as we was looking.
He gonna do what he do.
Yeah.
Former
MVP.
NBA commission... Who?
LeBron.
Of course it was to Danny Green.
I didn't hear what Ken said.
He
MVP.
said that LeBron was MVP.
MVP.
Shit.
I don't know about that, buddy. We'll see on Thursday. We'll see on Thursday.
MVP.
We'll see on Thursday.
The
We shall.
MVP resides in Milwaukee.
Yep.
Well, technically
Currently.
River Hills.
For now.
The county though,
He didn't run the corner from me.
and me.
He's just up the street.
He'll be drawn by his house. Hey, yo, there.
He'll definitely be driving through the
Hey, yo,
hills.
there.
Hey,
walk
Blake,
up to the door.
Blake, take 5.
Hey, yo, there.
That's the doorbell.
That's the door.
Yeah.
I was like, what kind of dog?
That doorbell was bright. I like that.
That was Pikachu and shit.
What?
I still gotta watch
That's
Detective
what it sound
Pikachu.
You gotta watch what?
I started watching it. It wasn't,
It wasn't
I
that
couldn't
good.
get into it.
That's what I
Detective
figured
Pikachu?
too.
Yeah.
I figured I couldn't get into it.
I heard it was alright. Former NBA Commissioner David Stern, he underwent emergency surgery after having a brain hemorrhage.
Yeah.
I was just like, that's wild. Like, wild. But right now, he still remains in serious condition. But he's receiving great care, and he's surrounded by his loved ones. So just sending thoughts and prayers and good energy towards David Stern.
Definitely.
Miami's Deion Waiters, he has been suspended for 6 games for failure to adhere to team policy.
He's trying to get the fuck up out of there, bro.
Violation of
He gotta
team
be.
rules.
He want to leave, bro.
And continued
Insubordination.
that boy stumped me. I was sitting about to be like Charlemagne.
Right.
Charlemagne. This is Waiters' 3rd team suspension this season. Apparently the Heat want to trade him.
Nobody want
Good
that
luck.
madness.
Exactly. And don't nobody want that contract.
Nope.
Hell no.
And Deion Waiters said, yeah, y'all can buy me out, but also I don't want a penny less than what I'm owed.
Hey.
Get your
I
money.
don't think he gonna get bought out then.
Nope.
No, he not.
Oh, well, I mean, if he keep acting up, like, at some point, you just kind of got to cut your losses.
I don't know, man. Would you rather pay someone, how much is he gonna pay, like 30 mil?
Yeah.
Would you rather pay someone 30 mil to go away or pay someone 30 mil to just be there and, in case
Terrorizing your shit.
someone might get hurt? You might need
I mean,
him.
at this point, like, he's a detriment. Like, like, there's no
just
redeeming,
terrorizing.
like, there's no redeeming quality. Like,
He walking through the hall smacking doorknobs and shit.
like it's a son.
Smacking.
It's
Like a
son-
bad kid
like
in
a
school.
badass kid. shit.
Oh wait, we didn't say why he got suspended.
Tell him what.
Do you know? Okay.
It's going to be a high of 18 tomorrow. I don't like these notifications from the Weather Channel no more. They're making me sad.
So he called in sick, I think Saturday.
I didn't know you could
And
call
then-
in sick.
Yeah.
News to me.
Like you ain't an NBA player.
And then posted a picture of him on a boat from Saturday.
He's trying to get the fuck up out
The
of there.
doctor prescribed me.
Sunshine.
I was supposed to have some vitamin D, so I had to go out in the sun and get in the
said,
sun.
I said I was sick. I was just seasick.
I was seasick,
Maybe he needed a mental health day.
Everyone needs one.
And maybe that was his call in.
Yeah.
You an NBA player.
Yeah, it don't look good.
You
You
boy.
just
had to-
OD'd
You had to
on
twirl.
Eddie's, bro. Like, come on, dog. You are under a microscope.
Yeah. And y'all
Like,
had
damn.
just made up,
Damn.
Did they though?
Damn.
at least in word.
He trying to get the fuck up out of there. Either that or Miami taking over him. He belongs to the streets.
He belong to the streets. God damn. Trick Daddy and everybody go. He belong to the streets.
They just
now.
watch
Pure
him
love
walk
and
by.
hip-hop.
Dade County, motherfucker.
Love and hip hop Miami. Deion Waiters.
He gonna be somebody,
he'll be on that
somebody
bitch with
friend
Booby.
on there. Somebody
He probably
bro.
would be on there
He gonna
though.
be on there with Booby.
Oh yeah, Booby is. I was telling my wife, I was what the fuck dude doing out here? This
Daniel
nigga
Gibson.
what the fuck? Yeah, who's this 98?
Booby on all the Love and Hip Hops now, bro.
No,
Floating
on what,
between the
though?
shows. I'm like, dog, come on, dog.
He over here Captain Save-A-Hole these episodes, B. He out here wilding.
Yeah, it's wild. Don't do that, Deion.
Speaking of wild
Live your
though,
best life, bro.
the NFL suspended Josh Gordon indefinitely for violating the league's policies on performance-enhancing substances and substances of abuse.
Did they say exactly what it was yet?
This is his second indefinite suspension from the NFL.
This might be a rap for him.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Like,
All I could say was that's sad.
it is.
That was a lot.
Somebody being that talented,
talent.
A
man.
lot of talent.
Lot of talent. Woo.
I hope
you the
things
best
get
of luck,
better,
man.
man. I hope
Yeah,
things
for
get better
real.
for Josh, because yeah, he's had a rough go. Sun center DeAndre Ayton.
He back.
He served the final game of his 25-game suspension on Monday, and he's now eligible to return to the team's
I am
lineup.
curious how well they will play with him.
They were playing great before he went out.
before they went out. Yeah.
Before he went out,
Didn't he only play one game?
No, he played a couple.
He played one game.
was it only
Oh,
one?
there's only one?
He played.
Yeah.
I
one
swore he
game.
played a couple.
New.
Who am I thinking
Following
of
the
then?
season opener.
John Collins.
Yeah, Collins is her big.
That was the other one who got the 20. Okay,
So
my fault. Wrong big.
following the season opener, Ayton
On me.
was he was hit with a 25-game ban for violating the league's anti-drug policy, having tested positive for a diuretic. Suns initially played well in Ayton's absence, opening the year at 7-4, but they've slumped since then, and they are now 11-15, one game behind the 8th-seeded Thunder. Ayton's suspension cost him approximately $2.17 million of his $9.5 million for 2019-2020. Like, Jesus, Christ. $2 million. Woo!
That's a lot.
I only make 10, and
took a
we're rounding
quarter.
up.
We took a quarter.
Not being so it's not even. It's more than a quarter. Like
Oh, yeah. Well, we'll see how well they play. Because if
They've been
the
missing
East,
them.
I mean, if the West stay the way it is, then the Suns will definitely take a nice little jump.
the bottom of the West is all like good enough. That's why they're all just kind of like in a deadlock. I think, but I think Ayton coming back will definitely help
He'll give them a
Phoenix.
big push.
Yeah,
Rubio gonna be dishing it, man. You know, okay, never mind.
the Wisconsin Interscholastic. Is that right?
Just say WIA.
Wait, what's the word though?
Interscholastic.
Also, I did have it right. All right. Athletic Association, so WIA, they're putting its support behind a new bill that would make yelling at referees a misdemeanor. Are they?
So Okay, go ahead.
So if this bill passes, it would be considered a crime for anyone to harass or intimidate a sports official with intent to influence them.
Okay.
So
That's fine.
harassing, intimidating, striking, shoving, or kicking a sports official only warrants a fine right now. However, with the new bill, that would make those offenses punishable by up to 40 hours of community service, in addition to possible counseling or anger management intervention.
I'm cool with that.
Yeah, like it's...
Like,
Yeah.
dude, after the game, in the game, don't touch nobody. Just chill.
Let the refs do their job.
Yeah.
Sometimes they're going to be terrible.
Go ahead and shout your shit.
Part
And
of the
shut
game.
up.
You can't shout that no more. Unless it's harassing. Unless you're saying, like,
Ref, you suck. Is not gonna get him a fine.
what if it does? Where's they line? Like, what if they come to Milwaukee and then
Because
it's
they said, with intent to influence the ref.
That is true.
So, you just said he sucked. He ain't finna change the call because you called him because you said you suck. I'm thinking influence, you trying to intimidate him. You on the sideline, you berating him, you sitting there in his ear the whole time. I can see stuff like that. Plus, people pushing, kicking, shoving, of course.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I can see that. I can see that. I'm cool with that, actually. I used to be a ref.
What did you, what sport?
Middle school basketball
Oh, okay.
for 6 through 8.
That's what's up.
It was cool. I'd see, yeah, anyways. It was cool. It was fun. I did that for a couple of years.
Was that before or after the coaching?
During. So I was doing, reffing and stuff like that during the winter, and I was coaching football during the fall and leading to reffing. Yeah.
That's what's up.
We've known each other a long time. Because I just thought, you coached my baby brother.
But when I was, when I was reffing, it was still Custer. It was still Custer.
I don't know when they changed to Obama High School, but
Barack Obama.
I hate that they did that.
Ain't even from you.
I hate that they did that.
I don't.
It was sometime between y'all sophomore and senior year of college. I went there with Cordero. That's the only reason why I know.
It's a long time ago.
Real long time ago.
Bleacher Reports. Mike Freeman reported that at least 20 teams are seriously interested in signing Antonio Brown.
According to Antonio Brown.
Fuck up. Jesus.
Freeman also
Christ.
added that if AB just stayed off social media, every team in the league would try to sign him once the NFL is done investigating him.
Just shut the fuck up. Oh my gosh.
I'm shocked. I don't know what to say about Antonio Brown anymore. I don't have any more. We already said all the words.
He got his campaign going.
Bro, don't release the campaign.
He got a
bro.
legit campaign. No more white woman. 2020. One.
Just that one. He's
Just
swearing
that one
her
white
off.
woman.
That
all
one.
you other ones.
That one in particular.
Y'all up for grabs, motherfucker.
See, y'all think he talking about humans. He talking about that white girl.
That one
Oh, hey.
in particular.
No more tooting and booting.
Hey.
That ain't what he talking about. He never giving that up.
Ooh, Jesus.
You see that motherfucking hair?
He definitely been doing some bumps.
Nah, bro.
motherfucker.
I tried to tell y'all last off season. Like
Yeah.
that nigga, he looked like one of Lil Wayne's dreads came to life.
That
Damn. He's a very ugly
Because
dude.
the way he act
dog.
now, it makes more sense.
It do.
all that lean just got into the dread, and it's just
It
Like,
mixed with the weed and shit.
and then the alcohol, and it just
Came to life and shit. What was that? How high?
That's one fucked up Disney movie. We just,
it's a scary Disney movie actually.
I'm just imagining it animated.
So Shaq told the story. It's real quick.
You got it.
Yep, about seeing Stevie Wonder in an elevator.
yeah. Did he see him?
This
though?
sounds like it's gonna be crazy, dog.
Hold on.
I'll tell you Stevie Wonder story, but y'all not gonna believe me.
Come on, man.
No, I wouldn't.
I know the story. He's
I
got to
wouldn't
tell
be-
it.
I wouldn't
He's got to
believe it.
tell it, Ernie.
Let me pause this really quick because I've been watching a lot more inside the NBA with this TNT crew, and I realized that we are the TNT crew, but like a hood version of it. I'm Ernie.
Oh God.
Am I not Ernie Johnson
God
though?
damn it, I already know.
Be Ernie.
Y'all know who Eric is?
Who that is?
He Kenny.
Okay.
Yeah.
But
Eric's Ernie?
keep going. Go ahead.
Now between the two of you, we got Shaq and Chuck, but I don't know which one of y'all would be
He's the
which
bigger
one.
one. So he's Shaq.
You want to be Chuck?
Chuck Higgins
Like
is
I think
bullshit.
energy wise, like Tim is Kenny. Like
No,
Kenny
because
is like the hype man. He's the
the reason that because these two they feed off each other the whole time.
well. I mean, like they got different dynamics.
No, like those, like they got belts now. Like
We
they
tag
are,
team
like,
champs.
I'm
What
taking
you mean?
shots. Out here.
like they feed off each other in a way that no other pair. Like it's just different, and that's how Shaq and
No better duel.
Chuck. And then sometimes they argue. Sometimes they be on the same team. When they beating up on Embiid, they teamed up.
They got to, though. I can't let my boy out by
To
himself.
shame him.
Like, fuck him.
Yeah, like...
Till he play better.
And then Kenny be sitting there breaking film down and stuff, so Eric be the one coming with stats and whatnot. So, like, yeah.
I get that.
Anyway, Shaq's story about meeting Stevie Wonder.
Oh, shit.
I know the story. He's told me he's got to tell a story.
All right,
he's got to tell a story.
It's a true story.
It's a true story. So,
according to Shaq,
we lived in a building on Wilshire. So you park your car under the valet's down there. So I'm already in the building. I'm coming through the lobby. Door opens. It's Stevie Wonder. He comes in, says, "What's up, Shaq?" Presses the button. True story. Presses the button, gets off on the floor, buys something, goes to his room. I would call every person I knew and told him. Oh, bro, he got on the other thing. "What's up, Shaq? How you doing, big dog?" Yes, he did. Yep. Wilshire Boulevard. Yep.
Hell no, dog. That is funny as hell, dog. Hell no, dog. That's funny as hell.
How did
dog.
he know?
Dog, that's funny as hell, dog.
I've heard jokes about Stevie Wonder driving. Now I'm starting to think.
That's what I thought he was going to say. He said Stevie Wonder valeted his car and shit. I was like, what the fuck? Hey, this nigga Daredevil out here. Oh, shit. Stevie Wonder, he got to be blind because his hair bogus and shit. He ain't looking in the mirror and be like, why y'all do this shit to me? Why y'all let this happen to me?
Why y'all?
Motherfucker ain't got no damn sense.
At all.
Hey, that's the funniest story ever, dog. Shaq said, he said, what?
Hello, big dog.
He gets walking freely, bro. That's hilarious. That's what I'm saying. He gets pressing buttons and shit. Hell no. With no assistance, motherfucker. Damn, he a cold nigga, dog. Stevie Wonder cold-blooded, dog.
One more time for the road. One more time for the road.
That shit.
Give it
I'll
to
tell
me.
you Stevie Wonder story, but you're not going to believe me.
come on, man.
No, I wouldn't.
I know the story. He's got to
wouldn't-
tell it.
I wouldn't
He's got to
believe it.
tell it, Ernie. He's got.
I know why Kenny was so excited now.
All right, go
He's got to tell it.
So, it's a true story.
I couldn't have been on there, dog. I would have been done.
According to Shaq,
Block
We lived in a building on Wilshire. So you park your car under the valet's down there. So I'm already in the building. I'm coming through the lobby. Door opens. It's Stevie Wonder. He comes in, says, "What's up, Shaq?" Presses the button. Oh, this true story. Presses the button, gets off on the floor, buys something, goes to his room. I went and called every person I knew and told him story. They didn't believe me. Oh, bro, he got on the other thing. He's like, "What's up, Shaq? How you doing, big dog?" Yes, he did. Yep. Wilshire Boulevard. Yep.
With no assistance, my nigga. No assistance, bro. He cold-blooded, bro. He a Marvel character, dog. Fuck that shit. That's funny, dog.
Charlotte lands Major League Soccer expansion team. The team will begin playing 2021. And they can begin signing players immediately. Good for Charlotte. Good for you, City. 10 retired players. I have not been sleeping, y'all. I am so tired.
I'm so tired.
I'm so tired. So tired. It's starting to catch up. 10 retired players are accused of defrauding the leagues. By league, I mean NFL. Health benefits plan with false or phony claims worth more than $3.9 million.
Man, you have to let them have that shit.
Hey,
They're trying to pull a mini Big Short.
they need all that back.
They do need all that back. They probably need more back, to be honest. And last but not least, the Sacramento Kings and the Milwaukee Bucks will be the first NBA teams to participate in basketball games at correctional facilities organized by the Represent Justice campaign. So starting this month, NBA players and coaches will serve as honorary coaches in the campaign's Play for Justice initiative, which will also include facilitated conversations with incarcerated individuals. Good stuff.
Yeah, this is dope.
All right. Blow the whistle.
Blow the whistle. Blow the whistle.
He can't help himself. It's just part of the show.
All right, so this is kind of an old story now, but I wasn't here last week, so bear with me. So Lizzo wore something questionable to a Lakers game, and I know that y'all hit on it already. I just haven't gotten a chance to listen, so if I repeat anything that was said on 72 and 10, my bad. But
I don't think you can repeat anything that was said on 72 and 10.
Well, at least I know his first part. Like, I just feel like everybody's like, it's all.
That's why I started laughing. These niggas.
Now I feel like I got a little listen.
The episode is. Never
I
mind.
have not heard it yet.
You know what the title of the episode is? Mm-mm. Dude, what's the title of your episode this week?
Big dog. Bare ass. Big dog, bare ass.
The bear part ain't in there. That part ain't in
Oh, shit.
I thought I heard every Ken laugh.
No.
That's a new one.
That was a new one. That was a great one.
Oh, shit.
Hey, that laugh came from the soul. Ooh, that made me
is
laugh.
funny.
That was a good one.
I don't even want to do it no more. But basically, I do feel like a whole bunch of like the backlash is because she big. Like it's not, you know, like if it was a skinny woman with her ass out, like, nobody would say anything. Like shit, look at what the Laker girls were wearing that she was dancing with. Like they barely had on more clothes.
The generalization of nobody would care, I think, is too much. But I do think it was a certain subset of people who only cared about it because she was a big girl.
Yeah.
And they will never admit that.
No, true.
They'll say it's about the kids.
Yeah.
But be the same people like fuck them kids. Like, like the Venn diagram is 100% overlap.
It's a full booty here today.
The full booty, huh?
Full booty. I don't know. Hey, she gonna be a guest this week. Fuck it. Bring it here. Ass and all. Bring it in there. I'm done.
I feel like you're not.
You ain't done.
But we can move on before you start.
Exactly.
All right. Take top 5 then.
5,
4, 3,
2,
1.
Tech top 5.
Whew.
Shit, the poll last week was a fucking clean sweep.
I didn't think Love of Ray J would hit so hard.
Told
But
y'all. That was that shit.
So Sam said he cheated though. 'Cause we should have made him specify which Love and Hip Hop. You can't use the entire canon.
It's
of
the
Love and Hip
same
Hop.
fucking
It's
shit.
not.
Yeah, it's not.
New
Different
York.
cast.
New York is completely different than Miami.
I like New
completely
York.
different than Atlanta. Completely different
Miami
than
trash.
Hollywood.
That's a good point.
Exactly.
Miami
they
trash.
are different.
Miami
For you to be able to
trash.
say that is
that's a good point.
I was gonna win regardless. Fuck all that. Fuck all that.
Hey, your Love and Hip Hop Miami would have got you an L.
I wouldn't have picked the Miami. I would have picked that garbage. Have you seen the fuck that shit? Garbage, bro. Trick Daddy, bro.
Hey, Tim,
The stars is Trick Daddy, bro. He the star.
Tim, put a poll in the group up. Say, if Kim put New York or Love and Hip Hop New York,
Put the cities.
would he have won the
I
poll?
would have won. Not with Miami, but I would have won with New York, though.
Would he won? What if he won with New York?
I'm gonna say Miami.
Don't. Okay.
Okay,
No,
New York,
I-
yeah, we'll put Bud and Cardi B on them.
Yeah.
I
That's
don't
what
know.
Carly big. That's how she got big. Was from.
I don't know which
Love
one's
Island, New
considered
York.
to be the best.
No,
Which one's best?
No, I'm saying
Atlanta.
I don't know which one is considered.
Atlanta.
Because that's where it
What with Stevie
originated
J
from.
and Mimi and all of them motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it originated in New York.
But then after that is Hollywood. So
Hollywood is
actually
dope.
right now I might say
'Cause of
currently
Ray
it's
J.
Hollywood.
'Cause of Ray J.
But no, Lil Fizz and his shit.
Ray J though.
Oh,
This year, yeah, I can
Yeah.
But Ray J been holding it down for some years though. Because dude, Evictions.
Safari
is
was
crazy.
last year too.
Well, you know he got old girl pregnant and shit.
I know. I'm in a badass.
Yeah, I know, bro. She in New York though. She out here.
Why to bring that back?
They get married. And shit. I know you like that. They get married and shit.
For sure.
We out here.
but yeah, Kim won that poll last week for best reality TV shows of all time.
I had like how many votes I have?
A million.
A
Like
lot,
18.
man.
Oh, like 11 or 12 when I
Dang.
looked.
Damn
Yeah,
near
there
all
we
of
go.
them.
I would have won regardless.
Damn near all of them, bro.
Yeah, like the only other vote was me for myself.
Oh, okay. Thank you guys. I love you. Love you all.
Yeah, I joined Tim on the not voting wagon.
See
Okay,
what
vote.
the people say.
I was
They
gonna
told-
win if I did vote.
Hey,
for
they
myself.
told me a lot though.
What they tell you, man?
They don't fuck with you like that. They don't fuck with you like that. They do all that ha ha giggle giggle.
Dang, they really do. Tim Wright.
Hey,
You know, 1 week we need to just like not put the names, just put whatever the list was.
Yeah, we can do that.
Interesting.
So for the those
Actually,
who
we
didn't
should just
listen,
do that going forward.
Going
like
forward?
just
Do that.
And
this
then
with
be
the
like, oh,
list.
that was my. Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
There you have
so
it.
then y'all can't vote for yourselves no more. Then
Yeah.
He said,
We
okay,
know.
yeah,
We know what that is. But, yeah, if we don't vote at all, I'm cool with that.
yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
So none of us vote. We're gonna leave it strictly for them.
When y'all want to start
No
it? This
names.
week? Next week?
Let's do it
Or
this
this week?
Wait,
All right, say less.
question is: so the poll or the top 5 this week is best sport teams of the decade.
Decade. Yes.
Are you doing this like the franchise itself over the decade,
Yeah.
or like okay?
So like, because like I
From
feel like
10
trying to
to
pick out
19.
individual teams like would have been difficult.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
But,
Like,
if
this
you just
year
say like
team, yeah.
the Warriors over this
Yeah,
stretch
yeah.
or the Cowboys or whatever.
Okay.
For sure.
Yeah. We do it.
All right. Is it my turn first?
As Camille said, it is the top sports franchises of the 2010s, so 2010 through 2019.
Number 5. So 5 was a
5.
toss up. So with 5, I'm gonna go with Alabama football team.
Ooh, I didn't even think about college.
Yeah.
Yeah, Alabama
good
had a
one.
nice ass run.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Number 4, I'm gonna go with. Oh, let's see, 4 and 3 and 2 and 1 is such a big deal, man. I'm sorry.
No, you good.
I'm gonna go.
Take
with,
your time, brother.
Take your time. Take your time.
Shoot. I'm gonna go with Duke at number 4.
I'm not mad at it.
Okay. Strong.
Number 3, I'm gonna go with New England.
Okay.
The Patriots.
Yes. I'm sorry, the Patriots. Number. I'm sorry. Shit. I fucked that up.
Start over. Just
Number
start.
5 is Alabama.
Okay.
Alabama football.
Alabama football. Number 4 be the Pats.
Patriots.
Patriots.
Patriots. Number 3 be Golden State.
Okay.
Number 2.
Gotta be soccer.
Dog. I wanted to put motherfucking Man City. I'm gonna go with Manchester City. Dog, we had a crazy year. You know what? Don't want to go with Man City. I would like to. I really would. Shit.
It's rough out here for a
It
camp, huh?
is. It is. I'm sorry. So it was Alabama, then Duke.
So you
Then
putting Alabama
Patriots.
at 5 now?
Alabama's always
Yeah,
5.
but yeah,
Oh, okay.
they've been at 5.
My fault. I was thinking about
Yeah, Alabama was 5. Duke was 4. I'm gonna go with New England at 3, Golden State at 2, and Connecticut women's basketball team at 1.
No, okay.
That's
That's
the
a
same.
really good
Yeah,
one.
that's the same number 1 I have.
Fuck. I'm not gonna do it. You always say I'll be scribbling. But that's a really good one.
Yes, I'm not gonna steal that one.
Yeah, that's a really good one.
But I will start at number 5, the U.S. women's national team.
Oh,
That's another good one.
4, the
My list trash, by the way.
Alabama football.
okay.
3, Barcelona.
That's what I was going to ask you.
Okay.
2, the Warriors. 1, the Patriots.
Okay.
You'll get the Pats fans on your back.
I mean, they made it 5 Super Bowls, won 3 of them. I know. Warriors also went to 5 NBA Finals and won 3 of them. Theirs all happened in the last 5 years. Whereas Patriots was kind of spread out.
I'm not knocking the Warriors for that. It was about it.
I'm just saying they weren't good at the beginning of the.
Like, I get it,
yeah.
but they were just so dominant.
I mean, complete dominance.
Number 5, I got the Minnesota Lynx.
Okay.
I'm not going to win this week because people don't watch WNBA, but that's all right. If y'all Google what the Minnesota Lynx did, you know what?
What did they do?
I'm gonna just tell y'all. Hold on.
Yeah,
hold
hold
on.
on.
Wait, hold on. Let me go back. Hold on.
When we did that survey on Twitter, they said that was supposed to be my team.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, but it's all about the Sparks.
okay.
The Minnesota
about
Lynx
like
won 4 WNBA titles during the decade. They won titles in 2011, 2013, 2015, and 2017, and they were also the runner-ups in 2012 and 2016.
Damn. So they lived.
2011.
So they were in 6 finals
God.
this
Won 4.
decade.
Damn. They lived in the finals.
Yeah. 4, I got
And won
Alabama baseball or football.
I said, oh,
I was like, really?
Oh, hello.
I'm at Alabama football.
What are we doing here?
3, I have the New England Patriots. 2, I have the Golden State Warriors. And number 1, I have the UConn women's basketball team.
Dopeness. Damn, I forgot. I hate that I missed that one. All right, like I said, my list trash, but bear with me. Number 5, I have the San Francisco Giants for baseball. They won 3 titles.
Yeah, I'm not mad at that.
So number 4, very questionable, but for some reason I had to put it. The Miami Heat.
They
They're
started the
4-2.
decade. If I'm giving Warriors credit
Yeah.
for the last half,
Then he down.
Helping Miami
first
Heat.
half.
Yep.
Like, I wanted to cheat and just say LeBron's teams.
Basically, but yeah, I wish it was that easy. Number 3, Chicago Blackhawks. They got 3 Stanley Cups.
Fair enough.
Number 2, New England Patriots. Number 1, Golden State. Well, it's not that bad, I guess.
no, it's not that bad.
But there you have
I
it.
basically started with. Those 5 teams were the 5 I started with.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
That's what's up.
So yeah, it's top 5 this week.
There you have it.
Hope y'all enjoyed it. Next week, Christmas episode.
Christmas.
What we drafted?
Last year we
what
drafted
we
players who were playing on Christmas Day to make our own team.
Shit, we can do that
We
again.
do that again.
Y'all do that again?
Yeah. I'm down.
What are the teams?
Yeah, pull up the Christmas Day slate. It's going to be a great day.
Indeed.
Except for the fact that Christmas is on a Wednesday this year, which...
Yeah.
Shit, I got the whole week off. I don't even
Oh,
care.
no,
I got the week after off.
I'm off from the
got that week off,
23rd,
too.
from the 23rd to the 23rd to the 2nd. So,
Oh, well, I know. Oh, what? No.
I got the 20th to the 2nd.
yeah, man, like I'm...
Yeah, really, I got some
Yeah, I'm
PTR I
working.
need to use.
Exactly. Oh, what? No. I'm working it down.
I'm on Christmas Eve and New Year's Eve.
Eesh.
For real. Yeah, I do too.
It's end of month.
But
on
I
New
have
Year's
day
Eve,
though.
bro. End of
Oh,
month.
yeah. I'd have day on.
I got,
End of year.
yeah.
I do have the schedule. So it starts with Celtics Raptors, Bucks Sixers, Rockets Warriors, yeah. Lakers Clippers, Pelicans Nuggets, yeah.
Say the last 3 again.
Rockets Warriors, Clippers Lakers, Pelicans Nuggets.
Well, I'll go to sleep early.
Lakers Clippers.
Lakers Clippers,
That's the 4th game.
6 p.m.
The last game was
know that game
Denver,
would be stupid.
New Orleans.
7 p.m.
That game gonna be stupid lit.
Yeah, Clippers, Lakers should be good.
Yeah.
So should
Especially right now.
Sixers
We need.
Bucks,
Sixers, Bucks, and
Celtics Raptors.
Yep.
Oh, that's a nice little compliment of players to draft from too.
Yeah. So we good.
I'll fuck with it.
We can definitely.
Will
do
any
that.
Warriors be
Do
drafted?
do injured players count?
Nope.
Oh, what?
Oh, okay.
No Warriors.
That makes sense. They're not playing on Christmas Day.
Yep.
Oh, they just dropped the Pro Bowl rosters too.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Shout out to Lamar Jackson.
I just saw that the Ravens got 12.
Yeah,
Damn.
it's a lot. It's a lot.
I don't really care about the Pro Bowl, so I was just like,
Okay.
but that's still impressive.
Yeah.
12? That's a lot of players.
It's a ton of fucking players, bro.
And this is the real Pro Bowl team, not the ones that actually play in the game.
I mean, 12, bro.
12.
I mean, they
That's a lot.
wind up replacing like half the
I'm about to
roster.
say you couldn't just one half of the ball.
More than
Plus one.
plus one. But yeah, that's the show this week. We hope y'all enjoyed it. We hope to see y'all on Friday at the Ugly Sweater Party. That video will never get
Yeah.
old.
Because she felt so nice.
She crumbled. Yeah, we hope to see y'all at the Ugly Sweater Party. We hope none of y'all be crumbling in some heels y'all can't
Please,
walk
though.
in.
If you can't walk
Oh,
in them,
God.
fuck it. Fuck them. If you can't walk in them, fuck
But if you don't go and you want to see, we're going to be live streaming.
Exactly. You're going to be mad at me. I'm for
Oh,
so
look,
gonna
she
lie.
about to...
Missed it. Just missed it. But yeah, if you want to follow me on social media, you can catch me
Wait a minute.
on Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, PSN, at Camille Monet, CamilleMonae, because
Your mom is fancy.
amen.
Damn right.
At Bucks Burner on Twitter.
That's how you get.
Goddamn right.
Everyday_gentleman on Instagram. Why you look at me like that? K Harris 216 on Twitter and Snapchat.
You threw him off. He don't know what to say no more.
Don't ask me questions in the middle of his shit.
Nigga, fuck you.
Middle of your shit. Motherfucker.
All right, proceed, motherfucker. So we get up out of here.
Are you done?
I've been done.
What's your boy TIMKINZ, the number 3, aka as catch him, aka Miss Give It To Me. Dilly dilly. I'm still dilly dillying around this motherfucker, but I'm gone.
That sounded wild. I'm still.
This has been a presentation of the Break Media.